I'm not doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourself.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond Dogs have struck again.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
The Basement Benchwarmers back for another week for your entertainment. Scott, myself, Eric, Ed.
You want me to get that for you?
Whoa. And Jace is sitting in. Willie is not here tonight, and Glenn is not here either. So it's 3.5 of us. We don't let Jace talk.
3.5 men.
We're not going to let Jace talk too much. So let's start off like I always do. How was your week, Ed?
Well, I don't even remember. Well, I did hear this weekend that Dawn Staley and Becky Hammond are the top choices for the Portland Trailblazers head coaching job. I don't know if we're going to get to that later. We are.
Well, we can. You can talk about that. That's fine.
Well, neither one should get too confident. We all know the real votes are counted at 2 a.m.
Wow.
So I expect Joe Biden to be named the new head coach of the Trailblazers. But don't worry, the first woman coach will be standing right behind him, ready to take over. Sorry, that's my political humor.
Eric, you haven't seen you for a week, so how you been?
I thought Ed was going to start with, I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Donald T. Trump, our 45th president, but I guess he went that route instead.
I wouldn't know that either.
It's been a couple weeks. I would like to apologize to all of our listeners. I'm sure that the ratings dropped severely, but
actually we had a spike.
Did you?
Yeah, it went up to 4 listeners.
But how were the ratings?
Nielsen's not in yet.
But yeah, I had to take a little time to, regroup a little bit, so here I am. Glad to be back.
Jace, how was your week?
Oh gosh.
Thank you, Willie. What did you do if you were Willie this last week?
Well, that's pretty good.
I went out on a Saturday, left Scott at the bar again. I had Bags tonight. I just got over here from Bags. Great game. Played some Coob on Sunday.
Stuck your finger in a light socket.
Can't forget about that.
Yeah.
And
21
also played some Coob on Friday night.
Oh,
that was the best part of the weekend right there.
And Thursday.
Do you notice how his weekend goes? Friday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday,
just like Willie.
Saturday.
Just like Willie.
These power lines over here, they're doing a lot.
Where is he now?
I don't know. I just want to give a congratulations to Indian Trail Girls Soccer advancing. They were sectional champs.
Regional sectionals this week.
Oh, so regional champs. They will play Bradford this week, Thursday. They kind of an upset against Tremper.
Yes.
And also, so they are moving on. So congratulations. And also to the Indian Trail boys baseball team who start their playoffs this week against Bradford. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm wearing the shirts.
I was going to say you're
great. Yeah, that's a nice sweatshirt too.
I had to talk about.
Well, there goes one of our listeners because they're Tremper alumni.
So tonight we're gonna be talking about Eric has a beer for us. Ed has a shower stall. Our fan poll this week was fake TV show brands. For example, Shots Beer for Laverne and Shirley. Snake Draft is the best USFL players. Also this week, Mount Rushmore is gonna be the NFL's and AFC East. We're gonna talk about a little bit about the NBA playoffs. MLB will talk about. Hop will be stopping by, or actually calling by.
Oh, thank goodness! Jeez, you scared me.
So let's start off with the Bucks. The NBA playoffs. The Bucks, being down 2-0, has turned the corner on the Nets. Nets losing 2 of their stars in 3 games. Harden, and then although Harden wasn't there the first 2 games, and they lost Kyrie Irving, which I think is a bigger blow than obviously Harden was at the time. The Bucks seem to be moving the right direction. The thing that came out of Vegas today was the Nets are still favored to win the championship, but not to beat the Bucks. I don't know.
Well,
how is that possible?
Game,
I don't know.
Game 5.
Oh, game 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're really
favored to win the series. It's weird. It's like a weird number
That
thing.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a Vegas thing because they're covering all bases, man.
I thought it was just game 5.
Here's
but it's on. Yeah,
they're covering their bases if they make it through this. I'm guessing.
Yeah. So
they're
sure
going to get their guys back.
So yeah, the Bucks have played better the last couple games. Game 3 was a pivotal one, obviously. So close game. It was actually, to be honest, both teams played pretty bad in the fourth quarter. Offensively was just garbage. It was just bad offensively, but it worked out for the Bucks. So they are tied 2-2. We had the Suns last night sweep their series, moving on to the Western Conference Finals. We had the Utah Jazz right now up 3-0. Correct? I believe so.
I got the Jazz up 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Okay, and they will play, I believe, tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or this week. Well, tonight's Monday. And then the other series is 76ers and the Hawks, and it's
2-1.
2-1
Yep.
76ers. So we'll get back to the Bucks in a minute, but looking at our picks. Everybody's guys are still alive. As we talked about last week, nobody's lost anybody yet. We have Willie with the Nets, Ed with the Nets, Eric with the Bucks, and myself with the Nets winning the East. And then we had the West. Ed's out with Portland, but then we had Eric is out with the Eric had the Clippers. Oh no,
they're still hanging on.
They're still hanging
have
on.
them. Yeah.
And then the Suns. Willie had, and I have the Suns also. And then Ed had the Nets in 5. Eric had the Bucks in 6, which Jeff Jankowski pointed out. Willie has Nets in 6, and I have the Suns in 7.
What the hell did I even say? Why is Hop saying shut up?
Shut up, Eric, because you said something about him not being here.
Oh,
yeah.
That was a long time ago.
So, yes, Jace.
I would like to say that was a terrible call on Jokic getting a flagrant 2 on a ball when he clearly got all ball.
I was going to bring that up. What's funny to me is when's the last time an MVP was kicking off a playoff?
I was just going to say that.
Pivotal playoff
It's
game.
the biggest joke around. I mean, I said this on Sunday. It's another foul this week I thought was terrible. The Giannis free throw lane violation call because he took too much time on the line.
Mm-hmm.
It went over 10 seconds. It was like 13 seconds. They disallowed the free throw. He didn't get to shoot it. I just don't understand the rules of the NBA. I thought there was a no flopping rule in the NBA too. I'm not saying anybody's name. I'm just saying I thought it was no flopping rule.
How about traveling?
Oh, that's a good one. Was there still traveling in the NBA?
I don't know. I watch a Globetrotters game and I couldn't tell the difference.
They can't take more than 4 steps.
Oh, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
The only difference between the NBA and the Globetrotters, there's no ladders out on the court.
The only difference between the NBA and third grade basketball game is the shooting. Everything else is about the same. Running up and down the court with no clue what's going on.
Lots of crying. Girls just going back to the locker room for no reason.
So what do you guys think about the Bucks? You like the way they're playing? Obviously, you have to with the injuries to the Nets. So, Ed, what do you think about the Bucks first?
They look a lot better now.
Yeah. Eric,
I think they finally played a good game yesterday, and they started to gain momentum before Kyrie's injury, which was good to see. They were starting to play well. They were down 11, and then all of a sudden they scored. It went like on a 14-2 run. Then Kyrie got hurt. So, yeah, I mean, they are Kyrie and Harden are declared out for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a hell of an opportunity for the Bucks. Now, they just have to keep playing like they played yesterday, because the Nets are still a pretty decent team. They still have one of the best players ever.
I'm gonna be the kiss of death.
You're gonna say no.
The Bucks are not gonna lose another game of this series.
Oh.
There's no way. They if they do,
Son
they're
of a
not
bitch.
good enough to win the championship.
Everybody,
Everybody
put their money on the Nets right now.
But I'm just saying they cannot lose another game in the series. They just can't. There's no. You're playing a guy that if you're smart defensively, the Blake Griffin party ended in game 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no way. I don't think Durant can beat you by himself. I really don't. I think they can. They have enough defensive players to rotate on him and play on him. Giannis can guard him a little bit. You got Drew Holiday who can guard him a little bit. You got PJ Tucker who's been getting in his head a little bit. I think, and that's a great pickup.
Absolutely.
The Tucker pickup was great just because of that.
Yeah,
he's like that new age. He's like an enforcer almost.
He's a junkyard. He's a junkyard dog,
Yeah,
is what he is. And he got in his head.
Yep.
Yesterday, got in his head the game before, obviously.
Yeah.
He needs a lot of tattoos and piercings, so he kind of comes off like Rodman, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to. There's a couple guys. I mean, what's the guy's name? Bruce. He's a Bruce Brown.
Bruce Bowen.
No, Bruce Brown.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
He's playing okay. Joe Harris is still, but Harris hasn't even really played great.
But remember, these guys all work off of with 3 guys around that can just
yeah,
play
I
good
know.
basketball, or even 2. If they still Kyrie was healthy, I think it'd be a great series. The rest of it. I just don't think I don't think the Bucks can lose the rest of the series. I really don't. And I really think now. I didn't think they get past the Nets, but with the Nets injuries, of course, it changes things. I just think that the Bucks and what another kiss of death. I just think the 76ers are just a great matchup for the Bucks. I think it's a perfect matchup because the 76ers aren't going to shoot you out of the building.
Yeah. They
can guard Embiid at both ends. They can guard Embiid. I think they'll use Giannis a lot on him. They won't use Lopez. They can't on Embiid. I just think that I think they're built better to beat. I think they're built better to beat the 76ers than they are to beat the Nets. But now without having Harden and Kyrie, it's totally different, obviously. And it's good for the Bucks.
You're really the kiss of death because you're looking ahead to the next series, and I don't even want to do that.
And
the Hawks, I think the Hawks are still going to win at least another game here.
I think they've done a good job. They figured out Trae Young after game 1.
Maybe
they've kind of did a good job in Trae Young, and they're kind of doing the. I like Trae Young. I think Trae Young's a great player. I think he's the next big thing. I think it's nice to see the NBA's young stars like Devin Booker, Trae Young, Giannis, guys young,
Donovan Mitchell's playing out of his mind.
They got
right
a great
Jokic.
Yeah, they have a lot of great guys under 30, under 27, 28. It's great for them. It's great for the league because they're actually a lot of those guys can shoot, which is fun. We just got through an era of dunkers and stuff like that. Let's get to the shooters now.
What happened today? I don't know if you guys saw that with Luka. There's a rumor like he's leaving or something, and then Cuban had to come out and deny it or something.
He's under his rookie contract still, right?
I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
start
4-year
Milwaukee.
Let me look.
That would be wonderful.
Well,
no, I do want to bring up guy. I do want to bring up who
I just saw a headline like real quick before we
look that up. But I want to bring up another guy that right now has found the fountain of youth and is playing probably his best basketball he's ever played. Is Chris Paul is playing incredible right now.
Yeah,
37 points last night without attempting a 3-pointer.
That's amazing.
Not shooting one, just not making one, not even attempting one.
Yeah.
He 37 points at what is he? 36 years old? A point for each year.
He's got to be around there. And look what he did for Devin Booker.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, he opened up so much.
Another guy is playing really well. Numbers might show Ayton's playing really well.
Yeah.
He's playing well too.
Well, again, it's probably
they're
also because of Paul.
Yes.
I thought Paul should have probably snuck in and won that MVP. I mean, Jokic had a good year, but look what I guess it's a testament to him that they were in the playoffs and such a strong team. They got swept, but because he most valuable player to your team, I guess Jokic was, and he was there, wasn't injured. He was on the floor, but I think Chris Paul should have. I don't know how many votes he ended up getting, but I think Paul was definitely, had a huge year.
It says here that Mark Cuban report of Luka Doncic friction with Mavericks exec is total bullshit.
Okay,
so he must be not getting along with someone.
Yeah, I just caught a headline.
It wouldn't shock me, but I think it might be a little bit of this Porzingis stuff. Porzingis saying he's not getting enough of the plays and stuff, saying he's more of the co-stars instead of one.
He is.
Yeah.
He is, and why wouldn't you want to play with him?
Some nights he's 3 behind. What's his name? He was who was the young the junior had good games for them too. The Mavericks. He was some kids. Not Hardaway Jr. Does Hardaway Jr. play for them?
It might be, or Glenn Robinson.
No, I think it's Hardaway Jr. Yeah. So and he played a lot of good games. So I mean, you're kind of
how could Porzingis not want to play with Luka. That's the type of player
That's
as
why
a
you
big
get
man.
the open shots.
Yeah, as a big man that could shoot and run the floor. Why
Yeah.
would you not want to play with Luka? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. I don't know.
That'd be like Giannis saying, I wouldn't want to play with Luka.
That'd be like Aaron Rodgers saying, I don't want to play in
For the
Green Bay.
All right, can we not have gone? I wanted to go a whole show.
Oh no, we're
I don't care. I really don't care.
There's nothing to talk about the Packers.
He doesn't occupy anything in my brain at all right now.
Well,
Aaron
he's living
Rodgers. I'll tell you what.
free.
Although
He's paying rent.
I
He's
did see
paying
something
rent.
today that kind of made me laugh. Someone on CBS Sports Writer wrote, "It's the Packers' fault, and the Packers should." It was just the way it was worded. It was like they should take the high road here. What's the high road? I don't know what the high road.
There was a quote today from Murphy, I guess, said something about Rodgers. This is a direct quote. Rodgers is a complicated dude.
Yeah, he did say that, but he compared him to Favre. He compared him to not Favre.
Good, fine.
Yeah, Favre,
fine. He is. They are.
So
he can't speak his mind. I mean, come on.
So again, I was on a job this week, and 2 of the installers were from Green Bay. I was like, well, what's going on with that?
Aaron Rodgers color?
Yeah, I kind of just threw that out there. I like doing that whenever I meet somebody from Green Bay, and they've had the same response as the other 8 people. Like, yeah, it's about time he should move on. We've lived without him before, and we'll live without him in the we'll see what the other guys can do.
Like I said last week, there's 2 years left in the deal. If he doesn't want to come back, you need to trade him for something because it is what it is. Now they're saying that what he wants is a deal to pay him as the highest player, but he wants the deal to extend. If this is true, this is what the problem is. He wants to make sure it extends to the end of Jordan Love's contract.
Oh my God!
So he's basically saying to the Packers, "I'm playing until you have to actually throw a dart at the wall and go, oh, we got to sign this kid to whatever because we got to take a chance on him." That's what he's basically doing.
If that's true, he's pushing them into a corner.
Yeah,
making them make
that's
a
the
choice.
thing. If he really is doing that, you think about it, Eric. Is that really what he really does? That? Do you agree with that? Yeah, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to be the highest paid quarterback. Plus, I want to make sure that my 3 years. So when we're both out of contract, you have no quarterback here. Mm-hmm. That's what he's trying to do.
So I really like the way Chris Middleton has stepped up lately as well.
Jim Lasko says Trae Young finally takes the honor of being the ugliest player in pro sports for Mark Rippon.
That's great.
You know what, Jim? I will say if Trae Young maybe shaved his head or did something, it's that bedhead, man. He loves it. It looks like he just got up he looks like a toddler just woke up for a nap.
Well, there's memes, the toddler on the Pampers boxes, like at Target. They look alike. Here, I'll pull a picture up and show you.
Yeah, let's see.
They look alike.
And it's like, he's got kind of the peach fuzz stash going, like it's first time maybe shaving. Dad should get him a razor, that kind of look. It's just, but yet he's got the hair is so thinned out and just goofy.
Isn't Blake Griffin an ugly guy too?
Oh God, he's a caveman.
Yeah, I thought he was really ugly.
He's a caveman.
Oh, it does a little bit. Yeah, does look like him just a little bit. Yeah.
The
hair for sure. yeah.
Jeez, he is ugly.
So no comment on Rodgers then?
No, I don't. He's not.
That thing's still going on?
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Well, if that's true though, do you agree with that?
Well, the thing is, if it's true, do I agree with it?
Well, he hasn't signed. The Packers were like, look, maybe the Packers say we'll give it 2 years. But also the rumor I heard, the black fireman Jim from In Living Color.
Let me tell you something.
Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. So anyway, so no comment then, Eric?
No,
awesome.
No comment.
And
no comment.
You think it's BS if that's true?
I forgot what we were talking about.
The corner, painting in the corner.
Oh yeah, if that's a bunch of crap.
Plus, he won't. That's another thing too. They said he won't restructure either. They were. I don't know if they would redo it, but he won't restructure it to be. So I don't know.
You know, like getting engaged to a girl.
Here's the problem.
I'm still going to keep my other
I have
girlfriend.
a funny feeling, and I'm going to side with the Packers. I have a funny feeling they've thrown everything at him. He's still saying no. There's a problem.
Yeah,
if they did,
I agree.
If they have, and I'm the Packers. If I'm the Packers at this point, you make the divorce ugly.
Yeah.
I come out and tell the whole world what we have done. We've offered them this, and this.
They should.
We've told them this. If they haven't, then they can't do it. But I think you gotta at some point. It's not about winning fans because the fans will be here longer than the players will.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
The team will too. We know this.
I rebounded from Favre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we go back to my lawnmower analogy?
It helped that we have 3-time MVP.
Just another tool in the shed. I mean, they're replaceable. The players are replaceable.
Another great thing I saw, and I'll bring this up today. Someone posted on the Facebook, and I wasn't a comment, but I don't comment because whenever I comment, I get the Bear fan thing and blah blah. I don't know anything. But the thing about this was someone wrote Robert Ory So if Brady's the GOAT, so how about like you said?
That's what I said.
So my example, I'll ask you a question then. So if Robert Horry, they should be just as good or better than Michael Jordan.
Mhm.
He should be the GOAT over Jordan. And then they brought up Tom Brady. My question was going to be back. So let me ask you a question. If Tom Brady had been a Packer from 2009 on, would the Packers have more Super Bowls than one?
Yeah.
By the way he works his deals and facilitates the team, because the NFC North, for all the people that bash on, and I'm a Bear fan, for all the people that bash on the AFC East, the NFC North has been no better the last 15 years. Once in a while the Vikings will pop up, or the Bears will, or the Lions never have really. So you think about it, you've got your Jets and the Lions for the last 15 years, and you got the Dolphins. Think about it. So the competition in the NFC North has been maybe a little better. I'll give it a little better, because Minnesota has got better defense. I will get a little better.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah. I got a question.
I'd say one, and it would be this. It would have been
the last 2 years,
because he would have made smarter decisions down the stretch than Rodgers did. You know what I'm saying? And we bitched about all those moments that Rodgers had, like, why didn't he run? Why did he do this?
I still think that right didn't run thing is a joke, because I think he gets caught from behind. He's not. There's linebackers around,
and Brady went.
Brady would have no.
But there's other situations that Brady probably would have handled better.
Brady has to trust his arm. Brady has to trust checkdowns more than Rodgers does. And that's
now I'm second guessing my decision.
And Rodgers, I guess we always talk about, he's a great quarterback. Nothing wrong with him. It's just funny that. I don't know. Whatever. I just thought I was funny when I saw Robert Horry compared to Jordan and Brady. Brady and Rodgers not even close to the same comparison. Not even close.
There's too many.
Because Robert Horry didn't carry the ball all the time. But
no,
Rodgers and Jordan always.
I brought that up that day just to joke around. I was just trying to get shit stirred up. Oh, just wait for tonight when we do the Mount Rushmore.
No Tom Brady. It's gonna be Tony Eason.
Do we want to do it now?
So, another thing I want to bring up, we're in the NBA. What about Kevin Durant security hopping on the floor in Milwaukee, just hanging out, man?
That's bullshit.
Let me ask you a question. If my favorite player, if I'm sitting front row at a game, which I never will, but I'm sitting front row at a game, and my favorite player, let's say someone's going after Giannis, and I jump on the court to break him up because I like Giannis, I want nobody hurting him. I'd be then. It's a felony now to go on courts. It's a felony in it's a felony now after it happened in Chicago with the White Sox.
Sure.
When the guys attacked the coach on the field.
Yeah.
It's felony now. It's trespassing, felony trespassing, and it's a lifetime ban probably for 5 years for him. This guy, he's gonna get fined probably. What? He should have been thrown in jail. He's not supposed to be on the court.
Well,
just because it's Kevin Durant security, that means nothing.
So wait a second. Just like 2 weeks ago, we were talking for a half an hour about how some racist guy threw popcorn. So a guy said a dirty word that hurt somebody's feelings and then threw popcorn, which is about the weight of popcorn.
Yeah.
But yet a guy is on the court intertwined with players. And they're like, that's all right. He's a good guy.
But the Nets tried to cover, I think the Nets tried to cover their tracks by when they came out with the statement was, or NBA did, who knows, probably the NBA. The statement was, well, it was security hired by the Nets for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
What?
Like he's on the payroll.
Like he's the president.
That still doesn't matter. You can't run out on the court.
No.
If a player or coach does it, like remember that there was that year.
Well, there's a rule.
Yeah,
you're supposed to, if any there was after Jeff Van Gundy thing, I think grabbing what's his name's leg.
And didn't they get suspended for a game?
In a playoff game?
That was like the Suns.
It was the Heat players.
But that happened too with the Suns Spurs one year where they ran out. One guy's foot barely went out there and like
suspended for a playoff game. So
Durant should be.
Durant,
I was just gonna say
so it'd be the big zero.
Yeah. So it's cracks me up.
Nash will be playing.
And the NBA goes, they're going to be fined. Well, he ain't paying that fine. It's a joke. He should be not allowed. The Pfizer firm say he's not allowed in the stadium ever again. Because if you watch the video, it's like they went on the court, and the only reason, security goes on the court. The only reason security went on the court was because he went on the court.
Yeah.
All the blue shirts, like those blue shirts, like the coaches wear. You saw a bunch of guys run on the court.
Yeah.
It's because this guy ran the court. They didn't know what was going on. They thought this guy, okay, what? The other day I saw a guy get tackled on the court for going on and touching the backboard with nobody around. He got tackled by a security guard. Why isn't this guy tackled and yanked off the court? I have no idea. It's a joke. It really is. He should not have been on the court.
Did the Packers front office see the tackle? I mean, maybe they can.
Speaking of that, the Bears have Brandon Marshall in today for a tryout.
Oh, nice.
The linebacker, not Brandon Marshall.
Well, still
good player.
Yeah, he's been around.
But when I saw that, I go,
weren't they drafted
when
like
I
the
saw that, I
same
go,
year?
you got to be kidding me.
Matt Forte's up next.
Scott, weren't they drafted the same year? The two Brandon Marshalls, I believe they. Like,
They
how
might have
old
been a
is
couple
he?
years apart. No, a couple years apart because Trevathan played with Brandon Marshall, so they're saying they might get him back together.
Okay,
they're not going to play side by side again, right?
So
They brought him
he's
in for
younger.
great.
He's younger.
Yeah, he's probably about 4 or 5 years.
I always-
He's
yeah.
probably early 30s. I'm guessing.
Okay.
So, but I just thought I'd make a joke of it. Sees you guys' faces like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No. So
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that Brandon Marshall.
He was a great player, man.
The other Brandon Marshall might run on the court just he's a little off.
He's a little off, yeah.
He's bipolar. I mean, yeah.
I always liked him.
He's a great player, I thought. When he was with Denver, really. I mean, a year or two with the Bears.
It's got to be
who?
The real Brandon
Oh yeah, he had
Marshall.
good year. Him and Color
Yeah.
connected a lot.
Yeah.
He had a 100 catch year, I think, with them. I believe, or close to
He
it.
had one really good year
Yeah.
with the Bears, but
Yeah.
he had a couple good years with the Broncos.
It's got to be tough with those guys because it's obviously he's got a mental condition.
Yeah, he is bipolar.
He's
I
a
believe,
good
yeah.
guy. Ocho Cinco's kind of the same way.
Mhm.
These guys are good guys.
He's a boxer now,
but they also are insane.
Yeah.
So
Well, I bet
I
the
mean,
football didn't help.
they lead to problems and they disrupt the team
They're all
chemistry.
The football probably didn't help him.
I think you have to be a little insane to play football in general.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Good point. I do want to bring up good guy LeBron James real quick, and the only thing I want to say about him is this. So LeBron, who cares about the community and everybody and all blah blah, he's changing his jersey number. Isn't that cool? With the
I saw
Lakers
that,
to
yeah.
6.
Oh, so he can sell more jerseys to the
Oh, hell
poor
yeah.
ghetto children
Yeah.
who can't afford one.
Yeah.
You could probably price of a ticket, but he's going to sell. He's going to get new jerseys with LeBron on them.
Well, that's a good question. What do players get royalty wise for their jerseys?
I don't know how that works.
Because
but
that's a team thing. I mean, that's team.
I have no idea how it works, but it's still it's an
It is.
NBA. It's
Under the table.
It's a joke. It's just a joke. Did
Yeah.
the NBA go, hey, change your number next year?
Well, he's going to have to put it down in a bad area so they can loot them all.
You know, that's another that's another
Seriously,
thing though.
but
I don't
they're
like.
not cheap. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't pay for. I'd loot one, but I wouldn't pay for it.
That's another thing I don't like about LeBron. Be original. Like he wore 23 because of MJ. Then he wore 6 because of Russell. Cutler, yeah. Where is he? Where's Cutler? Oh, there he is. We're covering him up. There he is. Got Pete Rose in front of him for crying out loud. But yeah, be
I thought it was
original.
Caitlyn. I thought it was Jenner, Bruce Jenner.
No, it's Pete Rose. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Are the Wheaties still in
Did
there?
we have Jenner?
No.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you.
I
we
wish
gotta
I
get
had that box.
that's what she said. Even better.
I can't help my juice.
Yeah, baby.
Did you listen to the show last weekend?
No, I haven't listened in
Ed,
years.
Eric,
No, I haven't listened
it
in like
was
a year.
comical because it was the Bucks game. They were getting blown out, and we said, "This is Eric in his house right now." and then after he went after he went 2-2, this was you.
Yeah, baby.
So, see,
Different
change of
very
it was a change.
a very fortunate thing is that I didn't see any of that game. The game 2. None
We
of it.
tried calling you, we didn't answer your phone.
Well, I know why. I was like Logan. We had graduation, and Logan had a game in Burlington.
Couldn't talk on
I
the way
heard a
home?
little bit. No, and then I got home, and it was like a shit show.
He goes, I taped it. So
That's
don't
when you were
tell me
texting
what's-
me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's why I
they're
said
down
that. I was
38.
messing with you. I knew the gist of it, but I I go, oh yeah, I recorded it.
I knew you didn't record it. I knew you didn't. So
Yeah.
Let's
do something.
Score of the Hawks game, if we want to know, is 64-52 with 9 minutes left in the third.
Wait, say that again.
64-52.
Hawks?
76ers with 9 minutes left in the third.
Oh, you didn't mention the 76ers were winning.
I did.
Yeah, Jesus Christ!
said
I got
the
a
Hawks.
lot of money in that game.
Yeah. Me and Eric, we split a
little-
$1 on that one.
Yeah. So the fan poll tonight is.
I actually I'm calling. We're gonna get a hold of Hop right now, real
Oh
quick.
shit!
And,
Really?
Hot stove, huh?
What's the point?
Shut up, Eric. Again. Really, Hop's going to be on the show?
Yeah, we got to talk about how the Cubs and Brewers are. Cubs can't shake them.
That's the thing. Yeah, they just keep winning when we
I
win.
just hate that.
And Vlad Guerrero's ruling the baseball world right now.
Yeah, he's
leading in every batting category.
So that's
He's
called the
first.
triple
that's
crown.
called the Triple Crown. Yeah.
Not senior.
We haven't had one of those since Carl Yastrzemski or, as I learned later, Miguel Cabrera.
Didn't he do it back to back?
No,
just
once.
1 year.
Yeah.
Home runs,
I mean,
RBIs, on base percentage, slugging, OPS, Holy cow, his OPS.
Well, if you got slugging in
one
on base, you're going to have OPS.
He's got good.
What's
He's
he
got
at
good
about
genes.
1.2?
Okay, here.
1.128.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's up there.
Here's
I
Hop.
was gonna say he's got good genes, just like Ed.
I think it's Hop's.
No. Ed has nice jeans on.
I don't
I've got
see
stretch jeans
Wait,
on.
hey, stop! Everybody, stop talking. It's time for hot stove hop, hot stove hop, hot stove hop. It's time. So now, Hop, how you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Okay, so let's start off. Let's get right into it.
You want to talk Cubs because Eric can't watch them.
Yeah.
Well, no, I watched them last night.
So Cubs Brewers right now, it's like Cubs can't shake the Brewers, man. What? Let me ask you a question. We talk about this on the show once in a while. What is the Brewers' magic formula? We talked about this, but it is crazy. What do they do up there in Milwaukee? It's like they put a team together, and it's like, what are they doing? And they're winning games. And I will say before you talk about it, the Cubs have had a way tougher schedule the last 2 weeks over the Brewers, and I think the Cubs have to do what they're doing right now, stay with the Brewers. And the Cubs still got some of those games left. We'll see what happens. But what do you think about what's the magic? I mean, I know they got pitching. What's their magic formula in Milwaukee? What's going on up there?
Yelich is starting to hit the ball. Adames is hitting the ball, who they picked up after they dumped, who was it, Arcia?
Mm-hmm.
Then you throw in Burns, who did not pitch well yesterday, but he's pitching well. Woodruff's a legit number one. They manage their bullpen well, and Navarez is hitting the ball too. Council's a good manager. He listens to the front office. They use the analytics. They play the right guys at the right time, and they're hot. That's what the Brewers do well. I think a lot of it is Council. When Madden was good with the Cubs, everybody said it was Madden, but Council's a good manager. He puts the guys in the right positions to succeed.
Hey.
And go ahead.
Hey, what do you think about now with the spin rate thing? They said Corbin Burns' spin rate dropped dramatically since they said they're going to kind of enforce it.
I think every pitching staff, you're going to see spin rates drop a ton. Whether it's Burns, whether it's Bauer, whether it's Cole. I just saw an article the other day that the Red Sox spin rate for all of their staff dropped, and that's Alex Cora, the Astros cheater, who's the lead organizer. Yeah, the lead organizer of that. They basically said if you're not using something, that almost all pitching coaches were encouraging everybody to use something. But if you watch Burns pitch, even if he loses 200 RPMs, that cutter of his and his slider, it looks almost the exact same pitch. And guys aren't going to be able to pick up on it either way. I mean, who was it? Garrett Cole and Josh Donaldson got into it in social media and got interviewed about it. And Cole basically stuck it up Donaldson's rear end and struck him out twice just because he threw 100 miles. Yeah, there you go. They just hammered it away. I think the spin rate thing and the foreign substance thing is a little overrated. They just wanted something to talk about, and guys were getting out of control with it. But spin rate. These guys know what they're doing because they can use all that technology, all the TrackMan and Reposado. Reposado's tequila. Rapsodo is the.
I thought maybe they were putting a little jalapeno up their nose.
Bardol, Vagisil.
And
yeah,
you put snot on the ball and got an arm like you.
I mean, that's basically what it is. But
That's
now
crazy.
they're using.
It's the opposite. Yeah, it's like instead of the slippery, they're using the sticky. No,
sticky stuff. Yeah.
I think what you're going to see is MLB issue something that says this is what's allowed. The Players Association will agree to it between the hitters and the pitchers and say whatever this concoction is, you're allowed to use it. And everybody agrees to it, and there's no accusation of guys using what was that substance called, spider tack, which apparently is used by world's strongest men competitions. Is they're lifting
Yeah, I've used it before.
big big old stuff.
That's what we used to call you, Spider. Hey, Spider.
Spider.
I said Cuddy and water, Spider.
Hey, Scott, use that stuff this weekend when we're up in Fond du Lac.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, good call. I like it.
Yeah, are you pitching?
No. I got a question for you. Another question. So I know it's June, and usually the day you start talking about playoffs is usually after the All-Star break. But let's talk now about. We'll stick with the NL Central right now. We'll move on in a second, though. If you had to put money on a team right now, who do you like in the NL Central and all the teams, not just the Cubs and Brewers?
I wouldn't put money on any of those teams to win it.
Come on.
I mean, seriously, we talked about this at the beginning of the year. I still believe that the Brewers, the Cardinals, Cubs, whoever gets hot is going to win it. It's just kind of
the whole thing,
how it's going to go. Not the whole thing, just the division.
Well, in most years, the Cubs fall apart at the end. The Brewers get hot the last 2 weeks, and the Cardinals are either way up or way down.
They just hang around, right?
Yeah,
the Cardinals hang around and find a way to win, and I think the Cubs are going through a legit streak right now where that team is clicking right now. They're on fire.
Yeah, not tonight.
Yeah.
Are they getting beat up by the Mets?
Yeah, 5-0.
Of course they are,
but the Brewers are losing too, so they seem to be on the same page. The Brewers and the Cubs, win, lose, win.
I have the Brewers game on right now, so that's why.
And they're down. They're down, right?
They're down 4-2 right now.
Hop, I would have guaranteed that the Cubs were going to have a shit game today because I dropped David Peterson and picked up Arrieta.
Mm-hmm.
And they faced each other tonight, and of course, Peterson's thrown a shutout against him with his the area of 7.
And Arrieta was cold.
He's done.
Well, his spin rate ain't dropping because it's like 11.
I think girls softballs move faster than his does. So
it's like, what is it? I got a great question for you, Hop.
Well, we'll be the judge of the question.
No,
content.
No, it's proven science.
He has a question. We'll just put it.
So if you ever had this type of inning that Ohtani had the other day in the 5th inning, he started off with a hit by pitch. Now he's cruising with a shutout in the 5th. Hit by pitch, ground out fielder's choice, walk, balk, wild pitch on a drop third strike to score 2 runs, no hits.
No, I never had that because I didn't balk.
Yeah, not twice in a row.
What would they call a balk on? What do you do to get the balk?
He set in Japanese, and that was the problem. Yeah, it's complete difference, like metric. No, but then
did he have to take his shoes off, or
he didn't take his shoes off. Even better. He also the previous inning he shot the box and hit the opposing pitcher with a line drive.
Hit that hard.
That's what she said.
Shot the box. Are you kidding me? So
Ed, I've done that before in softball.
Yeah,
baby.
we all have, Hop.
I said shoot the box. No, forget it.
Eric hasn't shot the box since his wedding night.
So
wait, he's got 2 kids, right?
I got 4.
He's got 4
that I know of.
4. Oh, okay.
But 3 of them, yeah.
You can't get fleshlights pregnant.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Anyway, it's quiet now here. Wow.
Whoa.
So much going on in my brain right now.
And Jeffrey Toobin's still on CNN somehow.
Yeah. Toobin. Come on.
We're
Jeffrey.
doing fleshlight jokes over here. He's got to explain why he's masturbating under the table in the Zoom call.
Thank God I'm not on Zoom.
Yeah, why is Hop not on video? Is that why?
Yeah, he's busy.
I guess. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, jeez. I even got my Jeffrey Toobin joke.
So I guess we could talk about your Twins a little bit. They were making about a few weeks ago, but they were kind of playing well a few weeks ago. They got under 10 games and they kind of dropped back down, huh? So
they're still in last.
Is that the White Sox division to lose right now? You think, or are the Cleveland going to make a run at them?
Cleveland will hang around. They got too good a pitching to not hang around. The Sox, it is theirs to lose though. It's Tony La Russa. It's totally La Russa to manage his way out of winning a division.
True.
Where Francona's a good manager. He puts the players in the right position to succeed. He's got 3 good starters. He's got good relievers. his lineup isn't terrible. I mean, they have beyond Jose Ramirez. I don't know who the hell they have, but only Roos is going to mismanage that team out of it. That talent is what is going to make the Sox win.
Yeah.
And the Twins can hit, but their pitching is god awful beyond Barrios.
Yeah. The Beebs went on the DL today too, just a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Because he was at a party that he didn't want to be at.
Yeah, he cut his hand on a drone. No, I'm just kidding.
That was Trevor Bauer.
I know.
I got one final question for you. Are the Giants for real?
They're going to hang around. I think the Padres and the Dodgers are just going to outlast the Giants, though.
Okay.
It's a long season, man.
Yeah, the talent, even with the Dodgers injuries and the Padres battling whatever small injuries that they have, the Dodgers and the Padres that are going to end up in the playoffs. The Giants will hang around. They've managed to play well, and they're making the best out of a bunch of no-name pitchers or pitchers that came back that were terrible with other teams. But you can only get so much out of Longoria before he falls apart. And Posey's playing really well after a year and a half off, but I'm sure he'll end up being fatigued. And some of the other guys, they're all right. They're not great, but they'll do what they need to do.
Yeah, Yastrzemski's still injured, and Crawford.
Yeah, you got Talkman, Crawford.
Yeah,
they're all right. I don't think.
Brandon Belt. I mean, these guys are all kind of has been. Not, I wouldn't say has beens, but they're at the end of their careers.
I mean, they had some good years. That's Buster Posey, right?
Well, yeah,
great
almost
career.
Everybody we named.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we want to talk AL East because I want to hear Ed talk about his Rays.
They're kicking the shit out of everybody, just like I said they would.
They're gonna finish it off and beat the Blue Jays, or the Blue Jays just gonna keep catching fire and hit the crap out of the ball.
Yeah,
you got Boston there too, hanging out. So
Boston's playing good.
Oh, Boston pitching just went downhill though too.
Are you throwing dirt on the grave of the Yankees?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're dead.
They're done.
They're dead. And the dirt, we threw the dirt on the grave.
I mean, they could be on the hot seat,
dude. It's a
They
tough,
can't-
that's
they
a
couldn't
tough
get hot.
division, man.
How they're what, 7 or 8 games back?
8.5 as of right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, and they're an old team too. I mean, they've got a lot of older guys, and
A lot of big contracts in that
they're
team.
well. Look at their
Not a
pitch.
good
They picked
good
up.
pitching though. I
Yeah,
mean,
they do. They got Cole and they have.
Well, they picked up James Tyone or
They picked him up.
Talion or however you say it.
They got
and
Kluber too.
He has been garbage.
Tyone is terrible. He pitched yesterday. Gave up like 5 earned runs in a third of an inning to the Phillies.
And all these guys like
Sever-
Domingo, Herman, and these guys are not panning out. I mean, other than Garrett
Nope.
Cole, obviously.
Where did we
Cole.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Were the Rays? I mean, obviously they were in the World Series last year, but where were they projected this year? Were we counting them out?
I think a couple of us picked them.
I picked them to win it
I
all.
picked them.
I picked the Yankees, which was
I think I picked them or Toronto, but I think I had Tampa in the playoffs. I can't remember.
But,
I have this.
What about experts like Hop? Were you picking the Rays this year?
Yeah, I think I had them.
Okay, just curious.
I can't. We'd have to play that back. I mean, the Rays, they always do well with the talent that they have. They always have a bunch of young guys
Good
that
young
come up and
talent.
play well.
Yeah.
And their coaching's good in the regular season. Yeah.
So
well, poor Blake now.
Well, they still got. I mean, they've got guys sitting in the minors too. I mean, they're winning with a lot of pitching and just, they got Wander Franco down there. He's going to be, the next Tatis type guy. They've got Louis Patino's getting ready. They're stretching him out right now in the minors to come out. They've got Brent Honeywell still in the minors, and Brandon McKay. They've got some talent.
I don't think Honeywell's making it back, Ed.
He's been up a couple times already.
He has, and he has not looked well.
I know.
Patino's looked well when he's been up.
Patino's going to be good, I think.
Yeah,
But they've got
McHale
top-notch talent down there.
Absolutely. That's Tampa Bay. They just replaced.
Yeah, they got nowhere to put it.
They get rid of guys.
It's like 4 in a row. He finally hits it.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Jeez, couple
There you go.
squeeze plays and Baltimore chop.
So before we let you go, Hop, I got one more question for you. It's the most important one of the night. What is your favorite fake TV show brand ever?
Oh, I already answered.
But answer live.
They were SNL skits. Schmidt's Gay.
I
Great
like
beer.
that one. That's great.
And then Super Colon Blow from SNL.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot about that one. Nice one.
Super Colon Blow is hilarious because they built a pyramid of boxes for how much you would have to take of a normal colon blow versus super colon blow. And I think it was Hartman who did the skit too.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Okay. Well, Hop, we thank you very much for the evening of entertainment.
Right, you're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. It was a good 20 minutes of laughing.
And I will see you in a few days.
Yeah.
For a
Remember to take my equipment up, and then I'll be up after. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's not Willie.
Yeah, Willie. Willie is
he's somewhere right now. Not under these power lines.
So
though.
what are you saying? Make sure you bring the bar doll.
Yeah.
Vagisil.
Okay, Hop, man. Thanks a lot.
All right.
You have a good night.
Peace out.
Yep. We'll talk to you guys.
Take care.
All right.
So that was Hop joining us tonight. Thank you for that, Hop. And let's real quick, let's talk about tennis. We don't talk about tennis a lot.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom then.
there was
that match. Are we gonna talk about the match?
There was a goat in tennis, I guess. His name would be
Joker.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What the hell? Stuff went flying. Is stuff unplugged? Are we good?
I don't know. I think he's got a spastic colon or something.
So Ed's using the bathroom. So what do you think about?
So we could talk to. I watched the highlights of that Djokovic and Nadal semifinal, which was they say it's one of the best matches ever, and it was. I mean, I don't watch tennis, but I watched the highlights for some reason that night, and it was incredible, just unbelievable. But go ahead.
I do know in the final that Joker, I don't know his name, he did come back from down 2 sets and won 3-2.
Oh.
And then he also gave a wholesome moment to a kid after and gave his game-winning racket to a kid right in the front
crazy. Row. Are you saying you think he's the GOAT?
Tennis, he gotta be up there. I mean,
I'd say it's Federer.
That's his 19th Grand Slam title.
But no Nadal, who lost, that's like the third time he's lost a match in the French Open in his career. So isn't he won like a ridiculous? I mean, he's won like how many? Are you looking it up? How many French Opens has Rafael Nadal won? It's ridiculous. Like he just dominates that court.
Look up, and then look up Grand Slam titles.
And then next we're going to talk badminton. 13 French Opens.
How many? What am I looking up now?
Holy
Grand
shit.
Slam, men's Grand Slam titles.
Federer's got that. He's got like 30, doesn't he? Or 26 or 10, 5. I don't know.
Because I think he just got this is 19th for
Joker.
Yeah, that's what I thought they said.
Holy shit!
Yeah, 20 he has.
Who?
Roger Federer. I'll look up the other guy.
And Joker.
You can't find a list with everybody on it.
Yeah, just get
this guy has 19.
Yeah, so
wow, he's won a bunch lately. Then I guess.
Yeah. Rafael Nadal has 20. Roger Federer is 20.
So they're all
they're
all
goats,
tightening up.
They're goats.
That's a field. What do you call a bunch of goats? A gaggle of goats?
A gaggle. Yeah,
a herd.
No,
it's like it's kind of like
look up what you call a group of goats.
It's like Brady and Love.
It's gonna
really,
be like
it's like Brady and
Love.
I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, that was good
Next
stuff.
question.
Whatever.
A herd.
See, a herd.
Somebody's reading their map.
Someone's got a big brain.
Look at the big brain on James.
Culvers and boners.
Yes, that's what it's called.
I got to get back to my herd.
This is our show. Right now, we don't care about. I mean, this is just us talking right now.
Yeah,
Lasco's
are
watching.
we recording?
Oh, Lasco threw up. Look up Joey Bart
I've
coming
heard Joey Bart.
up for San Fran the catcher.
Yeah,
yes, he's a very good
he's
catcher.
going to be the replacement for Posey's long career.
He's going to be a good ball player, actually.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree with
actually
that.
a stud.
I'm a fan of him, actually.
Joseph
They've got
Andrew Bart.
I think they got that shortstop coming up too. It's like Muriano or Muriancio or something like that.
Okay.
So Giants got a couple young guys coming up, but they're an old team, man.
So let's talk about our poll question. Our poll question this week was your favorite fake TV show brand. Like obviously I said Shots Beer for Laverne and Shirley. That would be the one that comes to mind. So what do you guys have? Let's start. You guys have any on your thingers or
I have one on my mind.
No, we'll get to you
No,
then.
no thingers for me.
We do the fans first.
I'm
Willie's
anti-Facebook
probably got
now.
100 on there.
we are fan friendly. We don't.
What do you got, Willie?
I don't know. Oh, taxi cab.
Wow, that was good. I like that.
So, wow.
What did they?
Got
No,
some
they.
Coob to play after this.
I'm trying to think of Christopher Lloyd. Tab. Oh,
What'd you do? Jump ship?
I don't know.
Okay, so I have a few here. I've got Duff Beer.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Simpsons.
Okay. How about Binford Tools is a good
Oh,
one.
that's a great one.
yeah.
Eric Brenneman. Sean also said Duff Beer. Eric Brenneman said Binford. I loved it. Chris Groves named 85 different things. I believe they're all. I don't know if these are all from. I don't know. I got Duff Beer. We got Fudd Beer.
I think it's the same. I think it's Simpsons.
Buzz Cola.
Hmm.
Krusty Burger. Lardland Donuts.
Lardland. Yep.
Choco Blasted Sugar Bombs. This is all. This is all
Simpsons.
All Simpsons. Yeah.
Oh
The
my
Rib
gosh.
Witch. Now without lettuce. Squishies and
Yep.
Tobacco.
Tobacco. That was a great
Matt
one.
Hoppenstedt told him his. Steve Worsom said the Ferguson 2000 gives you a man's flush. It's from Al Bundy's toilet. That's
Is
Al
that what it
Bundy's
is?
toilet. Yep. How about Rocker Ramirez said he just put Samuel Jackson. He looked. It was a
Big
meme.
Kahuna Burger.
No, it's Good Mother.
Oh.
FM. We're only go TV tonight. We're gonna do movies
Yeah,
another
that's
time.
what I thought, yeah.
Only
sorry.
TV.
Only
yeah.
TV.
Oh, okay.
How about Mario Seni put Acme?
That's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
From the Roadrunner.
Mandy Holzer said Dunder Mifflin.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Perfect. And then Scott Collins said this, and I don't know what it is. Schraderbrow.
Oh,
brewed to silky perfection. It says.
That's Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's-
He brews.
That's why I don't know it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys, Jace, you were all jumping out of here. Let's see how great. You're going to say Dunder Mifflin, aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pete's Sweaty Balls.
Oh,
SNL.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
That's
I
good
thought
one.
the other one from
love
The
that.
Office was wasn't it the Beats Shruti Beats? I should have worn my hat.
Oh yeah,
Beef, yeah.
Schroot's Beet Farm.
What was the name of the company that bought them?
Beats, Bears,
Kathy
Battlestar
Kathy
Galactica,
Bates owned the company, and they bought Dunder Mifflin.
Bates Beats.
Oh, I know what you're talking about
Yeah.
too.
Beats by Bates.
No, I know it. I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, Sabre.
Sabre. Yep,
Sabre.
Sabre.
Nice.
No, they thought it was Sabres. That's how it's
Yeah, they
spelled.
call it Sabre when it's Sabre.
Sabre.
So Eric, you got to well, let's do one and then we'll go around. We'll keep moving around till we quit. No,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
did this last week. We went around for hours on one. I think.
Oh yeah, I get.
There's so many. I mean, I went Dunder. My top one's Dunder Mifflin.
Oh,
paper.
it is. Yeah,
it's such a recognizable. I actually had a couple different T-shirts that said Dunder Mifflin. You know,
Those
so-
must be unique because nobody else has those.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Everybody had them.
They're like $3 on Amazon.
At Value
They're probably
Village?
nobody
You can
has
get them on deals at Sabre.com.
Nice. Los Pollo Hermanos.
Oh, that's a great one.
What's that from?
That's Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
And Better Call
The
Saul.
chicken
Yeah.
people.
Hot Dickens Cider from Mad TV is what Jim
Dickens
Lasko said.
That's from Man Cow used to do it.
Yeah. How about Vandalay Industries? And that was, what was that from? Bob Lawrence will put that on. And I cannot, Bob, tell us what. Vandalay. What was it from? I cannot remember.
I got it right here.
There's so many.
Rizzo and Wisdom just went back to back, down 5-2 now. Someone
Nice.
Bob Pettit told us. I have one. How about
The boyfriend.
Central Perk?
Yep. there we
Oh,
go.
a
from
sto-
Friends.
The coffee shop, yeah. I want to be a brand, but it is kind of a brand.
How
right?
about Cheesy Poofs?
Yeah, there you go. What was Vandalay Industries? Have you find it yet?
Is it Steinfeld?
Oh,
Is it from-
Seinfeld. Yep,
Yeah.
Vandalay Industries.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
who.
that's a good one.
That's
the
who.
ma-
That's who.
Here, I got it right here. What
Did
he
either?
Not the man's ear, right?
No.
Here.
She worked for.
Latex,
She
she's latex
with
salesman.
Peterman.
no.
Oh no.
Who worked for
Latex.
Vandalay? First, that George Costanza worked for.
Well, they ran it out of the garage, right?
Yeah, Vandalay
Yeah.
Industries. Yeah.
And George couldn't sell anything, and the other
Yeah.
guy sold everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Vandalay. Yep, correct. Good one, Bob. Eric, you got another one?
I was looking something up, but there. I mean, there's.
I
so
just
many. Go
found
ahead.
Finder Spider they use instead of Google on Breaking Bad, CSI, Dexter.
Yeah.
They all there's a few of those that go around. I got there's a bunch from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Wolf Cola, the drink of Boca Haram.
Nice.
They thought it was Boca Raton,
Yeah.
but he's selling it. Yeah, he's like Frank goes, oh, all the Jews in Boca Raton love it. And he goes, it's Boca Haram terrorist group. So they also have Fight Milk, which is protein drink for bodyguards, made by bodyguards. They had there's a ton of them on Always Sunny.
Oh, it's
I didn't dive in that much. I came up with one. I mean, Dunder Mifflin. I mean, another one for me, a brand, an advertising firm, Sterling Cooper.
Yep.
From Mad Men.
It's a good one.
That's a good brand.
Yeah.
How about this one? If you guys remember this one, hold on one second. Let me read it again. Yobogoya.
Yobogoya.
Oh,
Yobogoya. You know where it is, right?
Where was it from?
The league. It's that gives everybody the shits.
How about Taco Corp?
Taco Corp.
Everything you're my lawyer now for Taco Corp.
Taco Corp.
Oh, never mind. That's from a movie. I was thinking movie.
Yeah, no movies.
Yeah, there's so many movies that
Yeah.
like that.
We'll do
gets in the
we'll do
way.
movies
We'll do
another
that
time.
Yeah, it's a good.
How about
topic.
Coffee Bucks from Scrubs?
I don't
Coffee
remember
Bucks?
that.
It was called.
It,
I
it,
love
it looked
Scrubs,
just like
too.
it looked a Starbucks, the symbol, but it was called
Coffee Bucks.
Coffee
Oh
Bucks.
my gosh, that's hilarious. Great show, underrated show.
Hilarious show. It was a really good show. I agree.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was a very good one. So many good ones. So little.
Saber de Soledad chips.
That was 30 Rock.
Yep, 30 Rock. Here's
that was good. 30 Rock.
You do me a favor, I do you a favor.
You know another one, Ed? You said.
I thought I had one. I'm trying to. Well, you got the Pawtucket Brewery on Family Guy.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Pawtucket Pete.
Yes, Pawtucket Pete.
I just watched that episode the other day.
That's a great.
There they go looking for all the.
How about the Bassomatic?
Super
Bassomatic. How about Bag of Glass?
Bag of Glass. Yeah. I like Schmidt's Gay is a good one.
Schmidt's Gay was hilarious.
That's such
the
a great
commercial's
skit.
hilarious. That's why.
Awesome skit.
Any more?
I'm getting there.
Matt's getting there.
I don't want to miss.
We
one
could
of the
come
big
back
ones.
to it, really, Ed, if you want.
Yeah, a lot of them are movies.
Yeah, there's so many movie ones.
There's
tons of movie ones.
Because Tarantino has tons of them.
Jim Lasko said Outdoorsman, Last Man Standing. Must be-
Yeah, it's like their Gander Mountain.
Oh, okay.
That's where he works.
I did like Binford Tools a ton. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. How about
Mad TV too is way underrated. Like,
yeah, Mad TV was
never really
funny.
watched.
They had a few of those people on Mad TV ended up being decent like decent actors.
You go back and
movies
start
TV
looking
shows.
up Mad TV on YouTube, and there's some great scenes.
It's like in Living Color. It's like in Living Color.
Yeah.
That show was great too. It was,
Mhm.
they were really funny shows. So yeah, that was the fake TV brand. So let's
down the road we'll do let's do movies.
Movies.
Then,
We'll do
because
movies.
There's a ton of movies.
There's a lot of movies. And if you think any more than nights, throw it out there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Everybody into the shower! Anybody in the shower in 10 seconds gonna get fined $100! Larry!
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi,
Get in
5
there!
Mississippi,
Hurry it up!
6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi.
So I recently heard that my alma mater, Carthage College, is starting an esports program. I was so excited when I heard the news that I set down my bowl of ice cream and waddled over to my computer and Googled what in the hell is esports. From my extensive research, I discovered that esports is comprised of competitive video game competitions. Who knew that staying up all night eating flaming hot Cheetos and yelling racial slurs at your opponents through a microphone would prepare these athletes for the high level of competition in this new college sport? By this definition, I am in my prime as an esport athlete. I'm right up there with legends like Joseph Mango Marquez and Scump Abner and the Fairy Peak. Those are real people. All joking aside, it's great to see our institutions of higher learning cultivating the creative talents of their students and helping them become great people. I mean, nothing improves the self-esteem of creepy loners more than encouraging them to digitally murder thousands of people in an orgy of simulated genocide that rewards bonus points for headshots. But it's not all fun and games on campus. As with all college sports, the long hours of non-intensive training can lead to fatigue and injuries. Thumb injuries can derail a season in the blink of an eye, while bullying of skinny kids has been elevated to epic proportions as athletes without diabetes are ridiculed relentlessly on Twitch. In most sports, diversity is seen as a strength, but in esports, the predominant athlete is described as fat, white, and lurking. Like any college athlete, esporters need to decompress during their downtime. Wild parties with groupies can be epic. Legend has it that one esport athlete actually made out with a girl during his redshirt senior's year. It was pretty amazing. Fittingly, the esports arena is in the basement of a college building on campus. So student athletes arriving on campus pretty much leave their home basement for a new state-of-the-art basement. The only downside is Mom isn't there to make meatloaf. And like all sporting events, esport fans can be a little too much at times. Crowds that number in the tens are often rowdy before they take their Ritalin. Even worse than the fans are the athletes' parents. I actually saw a parent complaining to a coach at a playoff game. He argued that his child should be starting ahead of the sophomore walk-on. The parent insisted his son was better at punching hookers and backing over them in a Ferrari. But this same competitive, high-pressure atmosphere follows all student athletes in this day of multi-million-dollar contracts and 8-figure endorsement deals. But even with the financial stakes so high, the father said something that changed my mind about esports and college sports in general. When his child finally got his chance to shine, the father yelled out some encouraging words that all aspiring college student athletes could learn from. He said, "That is some damn fine rape in there, Xander. Now finish her off." I don't know what esports is. I really don't.
Yeah, esports. Yeah, interesting. It's plain.
And he thought of that while sitting on the toilet.
I did write about 2/3 of that on the toilet.
Yeah, well, it is why they call you a thinker.
Yeah, I saw that. They're going to have an esports arena at Carthage.
Yes, just like that.
Yeah, but a lot more shaking.
Do you know that former Packer running back Amon Green is an esports coach at a college?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well, talking about athletes, Chris Hogan made his professional lacrosse debut last Saturday for
expatriate.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, he won 2 Super Bowls with them.
That was a clean segue. Because we're speaking about athletes.
I thought it was that Hogan from that
Hogan's Heroes.
We have ways of making you suck. I was gonna do the one from Stand By Me. Oh yeah, that would be like Ricky Hogan's little brother if he had one. Whatever it was something like that.
Oh Christ!
I gotcha.
You're listening to the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. Check us out on Facebook at Basement Benchwarmers, also on Instagram at Basement Benchwarmers, and on Twitter at Base Benchwarmers, and our email is basementbenchwarmers@gmail.com.
I like beer because it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, because the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Well, beer is definitely good, and it's been a couple of weeks for me since I've been on the show. So I was telling Scott that I'm going to Disney World, which we go every year.
So does Tom Brady go? He goes there a lot too.
More than Aaron Rodgers.
He's gone once. One more time than Cutler. So yeah,
but many times with Brad Johnson.
My family and I are big Disney fans. So Scott brought me this Disney beer, and that's what. This thing's called Orlando Vacation Sex. What the hell? Only Child Brewing, Orlando Vacation Sex. Well, I guess that's why I have 4 kids. So we're going to try this one out here a little bit. It's a Dole Whip, which if you guys ever go to Disney, the Dole Whip is just awesome. Dole Whip Milkshake Double IPA brewed with pineapple, vanilla, and lactose. Jace? Not old enough yet?
It's Dole Whip beer. It's for kids.
Did you want some?
It is made by Kids Brewing.
Okay, so we're trying this for the first time. The cool thing here is it's a brewery called Only Child, which is out of Gurney, so a neighbor of ours here. And I know I've heard of them. I don't know if I've had any of their beer, but here it is, Orlando Vacation Sex. We're gonna give it our first little taste here.
Not bad.
Pineapple.
I'm not bad.
I love lamp. I love the Dole Whips. I don't taste the Dole Whip.
How about a Nene?
The what?
The Nene.
The Nene?
A whip and then Nene.
I could do the whip. But it's called Orlando Vacation Sex. So I mean,
this is courtesy of our friend of the show, Robert Lorenzo.
Robert Lorenzo, go figure.
Thank you, Robert, who's in Florida right now, and he's actually listening from Florida.
Did he ship this back?
No, he brought it, and I saw it and asked him to get a can for the show, and he gave me one, and he's going to bring more
so
back.
Then he went back to back to Florida. It's from Gurney.
But he found it. You can buy it in Darren's place in Illinois. So
yeah, it's a Gurney,
so
Illinois.
I guess
Bob, you asked me. You probably don't got to bring it back. I guess find it myself now. But if you find it,
Bob, bring it.
Save me $12. That'd be cool.
Come on, Robert.
You know, I don't know.
It's a good beer. I mean, it's not blowing me away, but it's decent.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
Tastes like Orlando vacation.
You know
sex.
the Dole Whip? I don't know if you might know this, but now a Dole Whip you can actually get with vodka in it, I think.
Yeah, you go to
Disney?
the Polynesian.
Oh.
If you go to the Polynesian, they have a whole bar full of Dole Whip, different Dole Whip cocktails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know
and
about
the
that.
Polynesian is awesome, by the way. It's a cool place to hang out.
Is it a hotel?
Yeah, it's one of the big ones on the
I believe
it's on the loop.
Is that the main hotel?
No, I mean,
They don't
well,
have a
it's
main
one of
one,
it's
I
one.
thought it was like
Well, it's one of the Magic Kingdom resorts, the
Yeah.
Contemporary, the Polynesian, Grand Floridian. It's on that little loop that the monorail does, and they have the luau. It's a Hawaiian thing.
You're talking to peasants. We don't stay at those places.
Well, Chase knew what I was talking about. I didn't. I mean,
I knew what he was
I haven't
talking about
stayed
just
there. It's
because-
real high end.
It's in Florida. Did you shoot?
The
Did you
is it
shoot
the
any
Polynesian?
hogs
That's the
while
most
you're-
expensive one, right?
Yeah, and there's a Disney vacation club there that is like we typically have a couple hundred points that we could use every year. That's usually like 1,000 points just to stay for a week at the Polynesian.
And the
So-
trailer portion of the show is brought to you by Lamakia Travel.
Actually, it's been brought to you by Disney.
So, Ed, what are you gonna say about hogs?
Oh, that's all I know about Florida. I don't stay in those places. We shoot hogs where I go. It's like I got to clean them myself.
Wow.
I guess at that place, if you shot a hog, they'd clean it for you.
This is the guy that's been to every island in the
No, I don't.
atmosphere.
So this is my Packer feel good moment of the week.
Oh,
Do you see Devontae Adams? What he said? He's entering his final year of his deal, and was asked if he'll show up to camp without an extension. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm from East Palo Alto, California. I grew up with $0. I'm not forfeiting any of the money I had earned.
I saw that.
So
That's
is that
an
like
awesome
is
quote.
that kind of
Well, he's had Rogers back.
you know we all have our back.
Yeah.
If we all have each other's back, but we'll
People have different characters.
yeah.
That's for damn sure.
I'm a big
That's
fan.
He's a character
I'm
guy.
a big fan of Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams. I really am. I like them
Yes,
both. I love them
yes.
both. Actually, a good ball.
Well,
they're fun to watch.
There'll be
number
a
one.
big three with Love now. That's the
Yeah,
big three.
yeah. But Kyrie,
The triplets.
yeah.
You want more of this?
Yes, I will.
I'm too beware of the two-fisted slobber.
If we got any more.
You get Dole Whip.
Yeah, and then Nene. So let's
It's
go.
all foam down there.
Let's roll. Let's keep rolling here.
Yeah, let's go. I've already
go.
peed once.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go
Bladders
to
are empty. Let's go.
Snake draft. The best USFL players.
Oh, I forgot about
This
that.
is a great it's a great idea.
We were talking last week about this, and we got these during the show last week. I think.
Shut the front door.
No, Ed brought them up. Ed said it. And I'm like, let's
Yep.
do that.
Mhm.
We were just talking about. We
I
started
said
talking.
that?
We started talking about the USFL.
So
and we're
Ed
like,
has them all memorized.
No, I only know two.
So let's start. So Jason, you gonna play with us since we need a fourth?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Okay. So he won't know half the people on there probably, so it's gonna be tough for him. We can laugh at his picks.
Wow.
So let's let Ed start. Are you ready, Ed?
I'm gonna go with Reggie White.
Okay. The Minister of Defense. Eric.
So in the great 1983 quarterback draft, Jim Kelly on his list of people who he did not want to play for was the Buffalo Bills. Go figure. He knew they were going to lose 4 Super Bowls. So he decided to play for the Houston Gamblers in 84 and 85. So I'm going to take Jim Kelly.
Gary Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good pick.
Yeah.
Tackle for the Express.
Yeah. I got 2 picks. I'm gonna go with now he never played, but he was drafted. Dan Marino.
Oh, who was he drafted by?
He was drafted by the Los Angeles Express, and he was the number 1 pick in the 83 draft when he was actually a 27th pick in the NFL draft that year. Because he was a
Yeah, I remember
had a
that.
little problem. They said they didn't like
Yeah, I
him.
heard that.
And I'm gonna go with Doug Williams as my second pick. Oh, I missed someone else. Well, I'll go Doug Williams. That's fine. So Doug and Dan. Sounds like a kid's TV show. Jace?
Sam Mills.
No, good pick. Another good one.
A lot of lists had him as the best USFL player ever.
He's number 1 on here.
Sam Mills is one of the best linebackers ever, I believe, in the NFL also. Undersized too. What do you do?
Yeah.
5'10", 5'9"?
I think it's like shorter than that.
Yeah. London Fletcher size, Zach
Yeah,
Thomas
he
size.
played for the
Yep.
Panthers and the Saints,
Yep.
right? Yep.
Yeah, great player. Okay, I'm sorry.
So I'm
5'9".
gonna take Republican MMA fighter,
There.
and before he was in one of the greatest trades ever, he played for the New Jersey Generals.
Governor.
And his name would be Herschel Walker.
New Jersey Generals, happy birthday to President Trump.
Yes, that
I
was
said
his
that.
team. Yeah.
Donald T.
Oh, I just threw that in there.
You get 2.
Bobby Haber,
Okay.
the old Cajun guy.
Mhm.
And Gary Anderson. He was a USFL guy.
Yep, sure was.
Not the kicker, though.
No.
It's the other Gary Anderson, you goof.
This guy eventually got the monkey off his back, but he played for the LA Express in 84-85. Steve Young.
Yeah, I forgot. I was going to take him. I said Doug Williams, but that's fine. I took Doug Williams. Go ahead.
Joey Walters.
Joey
Walters. Do you know who he played for?
Nope. I'm looking at a list right here.
So I get 2 now, and then we go back, right? Yeah. I'm going to go with there's a few left on here that are pretty decent. I'm going to go with Maurice Carthon. Remember, he ended up being a Giant at the end. He played in New Jersey. And I'm just going to go with this guy because you know why. His name was Richard Johnson.
I like it.
That's what she said.
He was a wide receiver for Houston. Who was the Houston team? Houston Gamblers? Gamblers, we said, right? Houston.
Yeah.
You think wasn't it Las Vegas the Gamblers?
Houston would be like the Argonauts or something.
It was Houston Gamblers, Memphis Showboats, the Generals.
What was the Vegas?
Express.
Did Vegas have a team or no?
I don't think Vegas had a team.
But the Gamblers would have made sense.
How about the Tampa Bay Bandits?
Oh,
that was a good one.
Yep, Houston Gamblers.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You get to pick one more.
Going back to Joey Walters real quick, he played for the Washington Federals and Orlando Renegades.
Okay.
No, he had asked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Kit Lathrop.
Kit
Lathrop.
There are some good names. I'm gonna go with Kelvin Bryant.
Yeah, he was like one of my lists. He was one of the best ever. They said.
That's I was just reading.
Probably longevity. Probably he probably played a long time. Or
Well, I mean,
the whole 2 years.
At 83 to 85, Philadelphia / Baltimore Stars.
Okay.
And he was a halfback. I mean, he was a good player supposedly.
Yeah, and I'm taking
I had to finish it up.
Yeah, actually, this guy was ranked as one of the top. Is Baltimore Stars, Philadelphia Stars, whatever you want to call them. Chuck Fusina.
Oh, okay.
He had a couple huge years. He's the winningest quarterback in USFL history too. And guided his team to all 3 league championship games, winning 2 of them. I didn't know that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Did you remember that? All 3 championships.
No. That's a good one. Good. That's a fun fact. They call that.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
He's like Brady-esque.
Yeah. Yeah. Not many like that. So that was our snake draft. So let's go to another draft type thing, but not really. The Mount Rushmore tonight is the NFL. It's the AFC East. So the AFC East. And when you think about this, everybody kind of laughs. It's kind of down. Bills are coming back up and blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Can I have the Patriots?
We all take one pick, though.
I want to be first.
So but you look at these teams in the years, man, there's some rich history in these teams. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills, Jets, and the Dolphins. It's kind of crazy.
All of them. All of them. Yeah,
and the Patriots.
solid.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So let's start with the Jets. Okay, let's start with the Jets, and we'll let Ed go first in this one. So Ed, you're going to start the Jets off.
Joe Namath.
Perfect.
Revis Island.
Okay.
You want me to do this? I gotta find.
We got to get 4 in the third.
Let me think.
It's like that dude you got to get in the golf.
Frank Gore. Did he play there for that long?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
That's a weak.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Mark Gastineau.
Oh, nice one.
And I would have won a different running back, like maybe Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin would have been a great.
My
one.
favorite Martin.
I don't even know who that is.
So our next team is going to be JSB ahead of this. It's going to be the Buffalo Bills. So be prepared. Best Bills in history. Look up.
We're gonna throw out some Jets. Other guys.
Oh yeah, let's go some Jets. Yeah, honorable mentions real quick that are going to be on the cobblestones.
Like cobblestone.
Cobblestone, like Crazy Horse or something.
Like hieroglyphics, they will be
Yeah.
on the side of the mountain.
Who was the other in the New York Sack Exchange? It was Gastineau and who?
Joe Klecko was part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Al Toon.
Al Toon's a good one.
Darrell Revis.
He said Revis Island.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brandon Marshall.
I almost missed it too.
How about Wayne Corbett? How about Keyshawn Johnson?
Do you guys remember that Wayne Corbett, that Monday Night Football
That little
game?
guy?
But do you remember that game that was they came back from they were down 45-3.
Joe Klecko caught a touchdown on that
yes,
game, didn't he?
It was incredible.
Yeah.
No, not Joe Klecko. Corbett.
Wayne Corbett.
No, a lineman
Alex
caught one in
Trebek.
that game and almost tried.
Yeah, a lineman did,
but it wasn't
him.
Klecko. No, it was a
Klecko.
lineman.
Because this was like
it was last 15,
late
20.
90s
yeah,
or something.
Right. Yeah.
Don Maynard.
Don Maynard, yeah, that's a good one too.
Good. Freeman McNeil.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
How about Ken O'Brien?
Yeah, Kenny O'Brien was decent. He
yeah.
was a decent.
Wasn't
player.
bad, yeah.
That was that
Chad
83
Pennington?
draft.
Yeah. Chad Pennington would be.
Pennington was such an efficient quarterback.
He has the highest
boring
completion percentage in the history of the NFL.
but
at this
efficient
point.
and a decent human being.
Yeah, good football. player.
Shaunu Ellis.
Yeah.
They had Don Maynard rated as the top.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Yeah,
DeBrickashaw.
that's
Curtis
a great
Martin.
greatest name in football.
That's
It's
a
right
great
up there.
name, yeah.
Curtis Martin.
We
We
said that.
said
Pay
he's-
attention.
That's the guy you should have picked.
You can't do honorable mentions.
Curtis Martin.
Just your one pick is all you
Isn't
get.
Curtis
No, I
Martin
can only
like
do
fourth
that.
on the rushing list or something ridiculous? He was an
he's up
incredible
there.
player.
So let's do the Buffalo Bills. You know why? Because you always circle the wagons. And we're going to start with Eric. Eric, you start them off first. The Bills.
You have to take Bruce Smith. I mean, the all-time sack leader.
You don't have to, but good call.
But I will.
That's a good call, though.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Got to go with the convict, O.J. Simpson.
Oh,
That's a that.
I like that pick. He was incredible.
I'm going to go with Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
Got to.
Did you go with Eric?
I went with Bruce Smith.
Bruce Smith. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't take the Houston Gambler.
You got Jim Kelly. OJ was going to be my pick there, but Andre Reed.
Yeah, good pick.
Oh, we leave Thurman Thomas.
Well,
off that
that's
list,
a
man.
good.
It's been
tough. That's
Thurman.
tough. But a lot of their best players come from that era.
Yep.
Of the 80s, that 4 Super Bowl
Don
team.
Beebe.
Steve Tasker.
Tasker, yeah, the greatest special teams player ever, probably.
He's one of them. Next
Yeah.
to Devin Hester.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No,
a
but
grunt guy. He was a grunt
yes,
guy.
yeah, he was a
he didn't get all the flash. Like, Hester was
what do you
incredible.
call those
yeah.
guys? Gunner. He was a good gunner. He really was.
Senator Kemp.
Oh, yeah.
He was a quarterback for years.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s. Here's a guy.
No, here's a guy.
Here's a guy we got.
Bam!
Prolific linebacker. Cornelius Bennett.
Yeah, good player.
I was waiting for you to get that.
How about Daryl Talley? He was very good.
Yeah.
He was on like 11 Super Bowl teams.
You could
wins.
grab any guys from those 4 Super Bowl teams and wouldn't be argued pretty much.
Those
Most
are
of those
great
guys
teams.
were great
They're
players.
fun
Yeah.
teams to watch.
So Jace, you get the Dolphins first.
Wow.
Dan Marino.
Well, that's a stretch, but okay.
Tough one.
Sorry. Hey, sorry guys. Sorry.
I'm gonna go. It's a very another team that I'm gonna go with Bob Greasy.
Yeah. You never heard of Bob Greasy? Might be the number one.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn? Oh, I gotta wait because I haven't even really looked. I'm trying to think. I like some of these guys, but not all of them.
I like these guys.
Wait a second here. I'm almost there. I like Bob Greasy too. Larry Zonka.
Oh, there you go. I was thinking running backs, and
that's what I was going through.
That's the guy. Remember my dad? Yeah, my dad met him in Vietnam.
Sorry. I guess
I'll take Zach Thomas.
That's what I was trying to
I
remember.
got it. I'll mention Jason Taylor.
Mercury Morris.
Yeah.
Jason Taylor is good.
How about Mark Duper?
Oh yeah. Reno. That was
who was
Mark Clayton.
Who was there? They had the
Clayton
Killer
Duper.
Bees. That was their defense, and I can't remember.
Bonicatti and
Nick Bonicatti wasn't part of it, but
Bonicatti.
he's a great pick. They had a real good center for years too. The Dolphins, and I want to say it's not Mike Webster. That keeps coming to mind. I can't get rid of Mike Webster.
When
out
you
of my
say
head.
center, I keep thinking Kareem. I don't.
Dwight Stevenson.
Oh,
Dwight
okay.
Stevenson was
All
their
right.
center. Yeah, very good center. Oh, it was Kareem.
Wilt.
Anybody else for the Dolphins?
Larry Little.
Yeah, Larry Little. Yeah,
Reggie Bush.
No,
he played for the Saints, didn't he? Oh, he played for the Dolphins
for a
but he was
while.
more of a Saint.
Yeah. No.
How about Ricky Williams?
Yeah, Ricky.
Zach Thomas.
He had his best
He
years.
said Zach Thomas.
Best years were with.
No honorable mentions for you. We said
Dolphins.
this. Quit talking.
No, so for you, 1 year.
Cameron Wake.
He's good, but not right. I
Mount Rushmore.
He's up. He's close.
Tua.
Yeah, Tua. Put him on there.
Fitzy.
I hope.
Mike Pouncey.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, Pouncey's
Did you
a good
see
one.
the Fitzy? I put that
Yeah.
on the Facebook page. The Fitzy, the first day of
I
school.
copied it and put it on Basement Benchwarmers. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
No, I.
Oh, you put it on there?
I put it on there. Did you
Maybe I put it on there too.
That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Who cares? Nobody's
Hey,
listening.
Nobody's
anyway.
watching anyway.
But that is.
I could have put it on there too. I have no idea.
So you
I'll-
put it on Tinder.
So our last team is the Patriots. I'll start the Patriots,
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
and I'm gonna.
Why does he look so scary in the?
I'm gonna put.
Why don't we leave Brady out? Leave Brady out. Everybody
It's Mount
knows he's-
Rushmore. It's
I
like
guess,
it's
fine.
like leaving Jordan.
That's fine. Go ahead. Leaving Jordan Love out.
I'm gonna say Tom Brady as the Patriots.
What?
I know it's a stretch. I know. I understand.
All right, that's fine. Go.
What
do you got?
He's just not flashy.
I don't give a shit if he's flashy. He sucks.
John Hanna.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I
That's
like
a
it.
great pick.
Always
Hop says Steve Grogan.
awesome. I'm going to take Gronkowski. I mean, I think he's one of the greatest tight ends ever. He's got to be top 3 to 5.
Yeah.
Best ever, really?
I put him after Gonzalez and
here we go.
And Gates probably.
Wait, I thought you were going to say Hernandez. I'm sorry.
No, I was being serious.
Yes, yeah, I think
But no, I'm right. It's top 5 for sure. There's no
Ditka, maybe.
Oh, Ditka would be in there, yeah.
Yeah, it was a different era.
Dick, and he has a lot of yards and stuff for that era when they didn't throw the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So that's a good call.
Anywho, Vinatieri.
Belichick. Are we doing coaches?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, we
great call.
do that.
Oh, that's a great pick.
We could have done Kraft.
That's a great pick. I like it.
How about? Oh, you said it.
Then we could have done Shula. Damn it.
Vinatieri. Yeah, Shula forgot Vinatieri. That's good. You
Marv-
said Vinatieri, right?
Marv
Bledsoe.
Levy, you could have thrown on there.
You get some Hall of Famers there too, like
Wes Welker.
Andre Tippett and
yeah.
Michael Haynes. Was it Michael Haynes?
At where?
Yeah, Mike Haynes.
There's so many good Patriots. Ty
Patriots,
Law.
the cornerback.
I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
You could go all day with Teddy Bruschi.
Yeah, Teddy Bruschi would be on there.
Troy
So
Brown.
many.
Troy Brown would be.
Troy Brown was. I mean,
Vince
he
Wilfork.
played defense and offense
Yeah,
one year.
Wilfork's, I mean, a little out
But
of
how
that
about
category.
Gostowski.
Yeah, Gostkowski. How about the James White?
Edelman.
Who did somebody say
Julian
Welker? Did
Edelman.
somebody say
Edelman.
Welker?
Yeah, Welker. He
Okay,
brought-
because he should be up there.
I
real
like
close.
I like James White.
I think Edelman better than Welker.
Doug Fluke.
Flutie.
Fluke.
Wow.
I only saw half of it.
He wouldn't be on there.
So speaking of Flutie, we got to do CFL.
Tyler
CFL
Andrew,
players.
and we have Willie McGinnis.
Willie
out there,
McGinnis,
out there.
that's
Yeah,
great.
that's a good pick. Yeah. How about
Drew Bledsoe, like I said.
Who was the Ohio
I
State?
like Bledsoe
The
too.
tight end from Ohio State, Byers. Keith Byers.
Oh yeah, but
Good
how about the safety? He's on TV now. I'm not a big fan.
Oh
of him.
yeah. Rodney Harrison.
Rodney Harrison. Yeah. He's the one that ended. He's the one that might have ended. I can't remember. I can see his face. Trent Green's chance to lead the greatest show on turf.
Oh yeah, that's right. He hit him
He's the one that paved the way
for Warner.
because
Warner
he's the one
was
that
nothing.
smashes in in that preseason game.
Warner was bagging groceries.
Yep. For the Packers.
For the Packers.
So that was our Mount Rushmore, the AFC East.
Shit, they could have had a winning quarterback on that team.
Yeah. Kurt Warner has won more Super Bowls.
Yeah,
No, he hasn't. He's won one.
Just one.
Yeah, because he lost the other one, right?
Yeah, he lost with the Cardinals and he lost with the Rams.
He lost one. So he won
Yeah.
one. Yeah, see, right. He's
Yeah.
1 for 3.
You're gonna say
I
Rodgers?
saw-
That's well, that's what he was saying.
Me and you, years
he
ago,
brought it up.
No, it's legit.
You remember we saw Kurt Warner play against the Bears, and we sat behind.
Yeah, with the Cardinals. Yeah,
We sat in the
end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I've never sat before,
It was a shootout.
and he just destroyed that defense.
Well,
I mean, he
Cutler destroyed their defense.
Yeah,
so
and
that was back and
remember,
forth. Greg Olsen had
Olsen,
like 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, and
It was like a 34
so
to
how about-
35
it was a
game or
great
something. Yeah,
game.
it was a
Greg
shootout.
Olson's son did get a transplant.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And
Yep.
he's doing pretty good, I guess.
Yeah,
That's a good.
That's
yeah,
great to
'cause
hear.
I had heard some reports that was looking grim.
I love Greg Olsen.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite Bears
Good dude.
ever.
Great Panther.
How long was he on the Bears?
Probably, I would say 4 to 5 years. My guess, if I had to guess.
They drafted him?
Yes. Yeah.
Is he is he retired?
Yeah. No, is he on the Seahawks still?
I don't know if he retired because
He did go to the Seahawks.
He hurt his foot at the end of the year last year. And I think they said, I'm not sure.
Well, he got hurt early, I think, last year with the Seahawks.
But he played. He was in the end of the year though.
Oh yeah, he retired
Okay.
March 11th of 2021.
Okay. So I want to bring up something I saw a couple weeks ago, and I forgot to talk about. The I don't know if you guys heard, but Vanessa Bryant was pulling the Kobe Bryant brand from Nike and moving on, and it was a big story and blah blah blah. What was going on? Because he had the Mambasita brand too, which is dedicated to her daughter, Mambasita, instead of Mom Black Mamba, it's Mambasita. So what was happening was that what Vanessa Bryant turned her on this is supposedly she was in development of a shoe with Nike. And this shoe ended up being shown around on Instagram and being sold like black market style. This design she made, and she wants to know what's going on, why it's happening, and how this happened.
I'll tell you exactly how. one of the slaves snuck it out of the place at night.
Yeah. But one of the reasons Vanessa Bryant's leaving too is because she doesn't like that what they're doing is what they've done the last few times with shoe releases. They only release so many. So then nobody can get them.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is that people are selling on eBay for extra $8,000-$9,000 more than they're worth, and people are still buying them. So is that an undermined deal where it's almost like the ticket brokers it's still got to deal with the teams, but is this still Nike kind of under tabling making more money instead of making enough shoes that you sell them and you keep making them until they're gone, until people don't want them anymore? But so that's one of the reasons she was upset about the whole thing, but she was not happy about her prototype being shown to the world before it was ready or before people were supposed to know about it. So another NBA.
So now she left that brand, but she's going to lose her. They're going to own the rights to that still.
No, they can't. The Mamba brand, they can start their own now. It's going to be their own
It's
brand.
like Jordan brand.
Yeah, because Kobe Bryant won't be part of them anymore.
Right, but she had a deal with Nike, I'm guessing, that they're going to keep whatever she designed or they released. Wouldn't you say?
Well, that's what the fight is about.
Yeah, you'd
Separate
think
entity.
She said she wasn't ready for the shoe. They were talking and they were starting. It got like it wasn't released by Nike. It was someone got a hold of one and put it on Instagram or something and was showing it off. So and the problem is that that's the thing.
But Nike's still going to own that design. You would have to figure.
And actually, it was shoes to honor her daughter on top of it. It wasn't even it wasn't even Kobe brands. So it wasn't even Kobe shoes.
So hopefully Nike gives her back her design.
Let's hope. Yeah.
I
but
think Nike
I'm going to
will.
guess they're going to want a cut of it because
I
that's
think-
how Nike works.
Who knows?
I think Nike will.
But it's just the back.
Yeah, it's horrible press for them if they're trying to fight for her dead daughter's honor,
Yeah, and it's a great idea, and then for people to be fucking it up.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's money.
Pardon my French, Jace.
So Hop says, yes, it sucks trying to get in on certain draws for Nikes. Jim Lasco says she won't stand for someone cheating on her. Oh, wait, too early?
Dude. Dude, Lasco's been on fire tonight. I'll tell you. I swear to God.
If you've ever met him in person, he's
I don't
on
know
fire.
if I know him.
He's on fire all the time.
I mean, he had the hot dick and cider.
What are you talking about, Eric?
Nick, what are you talking about? I mean, Nick.
Hot dick and cider.
I had Nick Dick.
Well, we're talking about dicks. Can I tell a quick story?
Okay.
All right, I'll be back.
I was in the bathhouse the other day.
Close. I was in a park shelter. So yesterday I met a kid.
Wait. You better hurry up and tell a story before the cops come over.
So I'm at a young child's birthday party yesterday. Jesus. Jeff's oldest is like 4. Jeff's a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Jeff's kid comes. I swear to God, this is the strange stuff kids say. He's like a 4-year-old or something. Walks up with his tablet. And he's like, Dad, how do I get those dick pics?
Are you serious?
And Jeff looks at him and goes, did you just say dick pics? And the kid goes, yeah. And he goes, no, that's kid pics. Because he, switches the letters,
Yeah.
And we proceeded to almost piss our pants because we're all laughing because I can't help
And
it.
Ed's like, let me help you with that.
I've got a few. Hold on.
It's like you got to get the Crocs in the background.
He's wearing his farm jersey. Ed's like, I'll help you.
Come here.
I got plenty of them.
Get over here, kid.
Daddy, why is it smaller than mine?
I want to kiss
Where's
you.
Willie when we got, talking about kids in their underwear and stuff?
Eric, Logan needs new
This
underwear.
is gonna sound weird, Eric.
Logan needs new underwear. What? So anyway, Ned Beatty passed away today.
Yeah, we saw
shit,
that.
At
really?
the age of, I'm not going to do the math. 83, I think it was. 84. 83.
Wow.
So he passed away at the age of 83 today.
He went out. Did you hear his last words were? Just a squeal.
My
I just
gosh.
made that up. Maybe it's probably.
No, I thought it was true. I thought it was true.
Everybody's, probably
So,
said that.
I was waiting all day to hear what his last words were.
It was good.
She messed the
Squeal
whole
like
thing.
a pig.
I got you.
Yeah.
Ned Beatty movies, a bunch of them out there. Deliverance, obviously, is one.
Oh, yeah.
How about, wasn't he the, well, he was in
You got a pretty little mouth,
Superman.
boy.
He was,
He was Lex Luthor's
sidekick. The sidekick, the original Gene Hackman sidekick. Yep. So,
He was in 1941. He was the dad.
Yeah.
In the
Oh my gosh.
where the kids fall through the
1941
roof.
is such an underrated movie.
It's awful, but
such
it's awesome.
It's awful and awesome. Yes. That's 1941. Awesome.
I'm trying to think of other good movies. He's been in all. He's
A
been
Nazi.
He's been in tons of movies.
So I got one. I got something. But you got any closing? Any random thoughts?
Nah.
Anything?
I have
Ed
closing thought.
does.
I would like to talk about the soccer player. That,
Wait, did you say closing or random?
Closing.
Random.
No,
We're at
But
random.
this is good. Go ahead. Talk
Go
about
ahead. Talk about the soccer player. He almost passed.
Soccer player Christian Eriksen was just in the middle of his game and was going to receive a throw-in and just sort of stopped and just was sort of falling down and fell face first on the ground. The referees and medical team did a great job of responding to the incident, and one of his teammates actually made a great job by rolling him over and making sure he didn't swallow his tongue. And the referee stopped the game right away. And they had the team doctor said that he was gone on the field. He went into cardiac arrest, but there was an AED there and they revived him. And cool thing by his team, they all surrounded him so none of the cameras could see it. All great things done there all around. And I believe about an hour and a half later, the team...
He scored a winning goal.
If he was in hockey, he would have.
No, he was brought to the hospital in stable condition. Once they known that, about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, they continued the game. And I believe Denmark did end up winning that game. But right now, he is in stable condition. In the
That
hospital.
is a dedicated flop.
Yeah.
So what the hell happened though? What happened
they know
in
why
the
he-
actual spot where he?
He was just running.
He just ran and he fell face first on the
just started
ground.
running, and then he
He
was
you just tell
passed out and just
he got limp
straight
and fell down.
Yeah.
Just
So is there a reason why he had a cardiac arrest at
is he,
I think he was 29 years old?
diabetic? Is he like what?
They haven't said
It's
anything.
a bad heart, probably.
I've heard.
Well, or he's just working too hard.
Now the rumor is
happens.
He just had his shot 2 weeks ago, but I don't know if they disprove that rumor
Well,
yet.
Michael Roach, we talked to, he had the same thing happen to him on the sidelines.
He had a heart attack.
Oh yeah, basically, he finally had a bad valve in his heart.
Yeah, could have been that.
So,
yeah.
so they'll find out.
Similar.
You don't catch it's that cardiac, but they're lucky they had the trainers and they're
Quite a few
AED.
athletes it happens to. You see it in basketball players especially.
Yeah.
Well, and like it's happened in hockey multiple times, players just passing out on the bench.
Well, Chris Pronger was hit with a puck in the heart and it stopped it. So then he skated to the bench before he fell over. And then they're like, just punch him and, start it up again. And I think he was back like a couple games later.
So any closing thoughts? Not closing, any random thoughts? Anybody? Ed?
Oh,
Jim brought up
Rudy.
Rudy, yeah. The dad and
great.
Rudy.
That's a
great
good call.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I got a happy story here.
Oh, okay.
Over the weekend in Austin, Texas, a mass shooter injured 19 people in a drive-by. That's not the funny part. And the local newspaper refused to release the police description of the perpetrator, who is still at large, because they said it would feed into stereotypes and offend people. That's what the actual Austin newspaper said. We're not going to put it out there because, give people a bad view of some other people. So without a description, I believe it's our duty as a media outlet to research the situation and assist the public any way we can. I reached out to our only source, the guy behind the Culver's dumpster, and he told me it was an Amish guy with dreadlocks armed with a flintlock rifle wearing a DMX Died for Our Sins tank top driving a horse-drawn buggy. That cost me a whole set of cheese curds. So it didn't really. Yeah, sorry. I had to use all the 19 people shot just to get to that point of my joke.
So you got a pen and paper? You guys got a pen and paper in front of you?
Yep.
Well, you're going to be worthless in this, but because you will. Go use the back of that. Eric, you got a pen and paper?
Aw. Right on that baby.
No, you can use it. So
How much do I need to write?
I want you to just make a mark for every one of these movies you've seen in the 80s movies.
Okay, go.
So let's see who wins at the end, and I'll mark mine as we go. Pretty in Pink, The Breakfast Club, Goonies, Short Circuit, Weird Science, Lost Boys, Better Off Dead, Trading Places, Gremlins, E.T., Friday the 13th, Risky Business, Steel Magnolias, Beverly Hills Cop, Lethal Weapon, The Evil Dead, Raging Bull, Broadcast News, Aliens, Bill and Ted's, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Working Girl, Can't Buy Me Love, great movie, Mystic Pizza, The Terminator, St. Elmo's Fire, Die Hard, The Karate Kid, The Outsiders, Caddyshack, Ghostbusters, Heathers, Flashdance, Coming to America, Stand By Me, and Top Gun. So let's see who wins this competition.
Eric beat me by 2.
You were listening to this.
How many you got, Eric?
Well, I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 34, 35.
I'm at 30.
How many did you have there? How many I missed? 2? There was 1 or 2 that I didn't see. Maybe 1.
I only got 29.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Chase, how many have you seen?
3.
Wait, you have 20.
11.
How many movies did you name?
11.
Looks like 36.
Oh, yeah, I have 35.
36.
Yeah, which one didn't you see? That's what I was gonna see here.
There was one that was kind of like evil something.
Evil Dead.
I never saw that.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Never saw it either.
What did you not see?
Oh wait, I actually have 30.
I gotta look because I don't know. I'd have to look up the.
You were listening to my ticks.
I've seen 11.
Can't Buy Me Love and Working Girl. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Working Girl's Meg
Ryan.
No,
but I can picture her. Not
was it Meg Ryan or was it
I got it.
It was Meg Ryan, I think.
Yeah.
And then Can't Buy Me Love is the one with Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the girl that teaches them to be cool, and then he pays her to hang out with her and make him the cool group.
It's one of Patrick Dempsey's first movies.
There's like 12 of those movies.
Rico Suave, isn't it? He's the who's the woman in Working Girl.
Yeah, Working Girl. I said that. I typed in the last one. Cast
Steel Magnolias.
That's Julia Roberts.
Yeah,
and
Shirley
MacLaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Melanie Griffith.
Not
is
a good
Girl.
movie.
Melanie
Yeah.
Griffith.
Oh yeah, Melanie
That's
Griffith.
it.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
Broadcast News. I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
Broadcast News is
That's with John Hurt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And no, but there's another the famous actress in that.
Can't Buy Me Love. I'm not sure.
It's Faye Dunaway.
Yeah. Okay.
And I never seen it, and I know it.
I saw
Is
it.
that a
I
good
don't think
movie?
it was good. No, I don't. I don't. It
I
doesn't.
thought
stand
it won
out.
an
I
award.
know. It may have, but it didn't stand out to me like
which
some
one?
of these others.
It was Mickey Dolenz daughter in Can't Buy Me Love, and actually, I believe she committed suicide in Can't Buy Me Love. I could be wrong on that, but I thought she did.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
the girl. That was Mickey Dolenz daughter.
And I'm
okay.
She was a cute girl too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Broadcast News. I'm not.
Out of all those, if you had off top of your head, if you had to pick a favorite one, which would you watch?
Let's see him again. Here.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
You said Fast Times was in
Yeah.
there. That's a classic.
Oh,
That's such
I
a
like so
classic
many
movie.
of those movies.
I think Can't Buy Me Love would be up there for me.
That's a good
or
one.
The Breakfast Club. I'm sorry.
Heathers. I love Heathers.
Heathers. I never saw Heathers.
Heathers is
I
a
did see Heathers,
bizarre,
yeah.
cool movie. That's Winona Ryder. Right?
St. Elmo's Fire was good.
It's decent. Yeah.
It was a coming of age.
I say. I mean, if I could see the list again.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's in a few of these.
You want to know the best movie in here? Weird Science. Chet. My name is Chet, and I didn't think it was a whale's dick, honey. Trading Places. Geez, that's a great movie. There's so many good ones in here. Top Gun.
Trading Places. Kenosha.
Caddyshack.
Yeah, Caddyshack's up.
Done.
Yeah, Caddyshack's okay.
What's Caddyshack? Which
Do you know that
Golf
Caddyshack?
movie.
Caddyshack was
I watched
such
it,
a bomb at the theater. Do you
Surprise.
It was terrible. Do you know the guy that played? If you think about Animal House, the guy that played the stork, remember the stork?
Yeah.
Everybody thought the stork had brain damage.
I don't remember.
Stork
him.
was one of the producers of Caddyshack, and Caddyshack had such bad reviews, he killed himself. He seriously
Really?
did. The actual guy committed suicide.
Yeah.
And Aykroyd too.
After
Aykroyd was
doing, like-
one of Aykroyd was one of the producers too, and he's like, "This movie sucked." I think it's just a cult classic.
I mean, if I'm looking on here, and
Hot
it's hard-
votes for Karate Kid, just so you guys know.
really, I love Aliens, The Terminator,
Aliens is good.
Yeah, I mean, those
and
are good movies.
Die Hard.
Oh, it's The Outsiders too. Great book.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
I watched Top Gun not too long ago.
Take my
Oh my
breath
god,
away.
that is so bad. But it's.
Are you
I mean,
serious?
it's Coming to America. I watched not too
That
long
was
ago.
funny.
The
Awful too. I mean, but
the original Coming to America?
they're all awful.
That's great.
It was funny.
Coming to America.
Oh,
yeah.
come to Zamunda.
The new one was okay. It wasn't as funny because they were in Zamunda the whole time. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
Our
this,
economy is unbelievable for Africa.
this scene where Samuel Jackson tries to rob McDowell. McDowell's.
Louis Anderson stops him.
This is like Samuel Jackson trying to get work, as an
Yeah.
actor.
He was the thief. And
Yeah,
then
Louis Anderson. That's right.
Yep.
It was a,
Eric LaSalle was Soul Glow guy.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
ER.
oh, yeah.
Just let your soul glow.
And they get up on the
Sit
couch
on
and
the
that
couch,
stuff.
Yes, awesome.
Uh,
What about Lethal Weapon? I mean, that's
That's
Mel
a
Gibson
good,
in
those
his
are
prime.
good movies. Yeah.
they had all of them. Like they had a few of them, and they were all pretty decent.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna fall
Matt
for the banana
Hop
in the
throws
tailpipe
out.
Oh,
He
no,
said
fall for
Karate
the
Kid is
banana.
his favorite, and Elizabeth Shue is in his top 5.
Really?
She's
She's a pretty old lady though. I thought
I got to go deep into the,
can't-
the list.
Got to go with your age here.
Trading Places, great.
Yeah,
Short
pretty good.
Circuit. That was a dumb.
Oh,
movie.
that's
Yeah.
so racist. It's not even funny.
What?
Yeah, the guy does the Indian thing through the whole. What's his name? I'll think of his name in a second.
How come Police Academy's not in here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't make the list. Get off my back, man.
Trading Places with Kenosha's.
Trading Place with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Don Amichi's in there.
Oh, Amichi's in it, yeah.
Yeah,
You're-
Don.
Your brother had a heart attack. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Best Kenosha
He
line
had on
ever
my
in a-
Harvard tie. Ola, he went to
I mean,
Harvard.
honestly, the Goonies. I probably watch
You
more
love
than
the Goonies.
still. I still love the Goonies.
I've seen the Goonies so many
Goonies is
times.
okay.
Ridiculous.
Gremlins is pretty decent.
I like
It's funny.
Gremlins. Mhm.
Yeah, Hoyt,
Gremlins
Hoyt
good.
Axton's
It's like
the old
Willie. You
guy.
feed him after midnight. Don't
I
you?
wish Back to the Future was on that list.
Better off
No.
dead.
Better Off Dead. Some of the best lines of any
Yeah.
80s movie.
Just classic. This is pure snow. You understand the street value of this stuff?
Lane, I've been going to this school for 6 years. I'm
no
no dummy.
It's a great line.
I'm still a huge fan of Can't Buy Me Love.
Wait, one more Better Off Dead line. You look like you make a fine little helper. What's your name? Charles Tomorrow. Shut up, geek. He's talking to the girl.
Yeah.
Charles Tomorrow.
Oh man, it's a damn shame when they throw a perfectly good white boy like that.
Yeah.
It's so good.
The
Did you guys see Beverly Hills Cop at all?
Oh yeah,
Beverly Hills Cop's
That's a good movie.
not gonna
Yeah,
fall
we
for
said
the banana in the
tailpipe.
tailpipe.
Yeah.
That's
That's
his
awesome.
Tony. That's Eddie Murphy's Tony Gwynn imitation.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fall. Yeah, so that was I thought it was I saw it today and I thought it was kind of cool. So
It's good stuff.
yeah, so and let's might as well head to our closing thoughts and get that out of the way. What closing thoughts, Ed?
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good show. Maybe we did something different this week than we usually do.
I don't know. Watch Jay's bite his nails for an hour and a half.
We didn't have Willie on.
Yeah.
Hey, it's either me bite my nails or Willie look off into the distance over here under these under these power lines.
Yeah, Willie just trying to figure out where he's at. What? Bags.
You guys try to have him do a where, you guys try to have him do a where are they now when he doesn't even know where he is.
Dart ball.
No, what I was gonna say is, I just read this today. Is you guys ever read that Farmer's Almanac? It's got like all the predictions and stuff.
I do, yes.
Yeah, they said riot season's gonna be early this year, so get your.
I'm waiting for it. It started in August last year.
Yeah, it was late last year.
At least here.
Uh-huh.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ,
hey,
sorry.
hey, the corn's already knee high, so that means riot season's nearby.
Whoa! Check out the big brain on Chase.
Wow.
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 You really are Scott's son. Wow.
Got to put that on a shirt.
No, you don't.
No, you still have a future. I'll put it on a shirt. I have no future.
Okay, Eric. Any call?
Well, one thing we didn't talk about is the U.S. Open.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Coming this week.
Yes.
No, but here's my closing
We
thoughts.
didn't make our picks. Yeah,
well, we don't have to. It's
We'll
fine.
pass. Let's all pick one guy right now off the top of our heads, and I'll write him down right here on this piece of paper. Let's pick a guy.
Pick a guy.
Copyright guy.
I'm going John Rahm. He's due.
The COVID guy, right?
Yeah, he's pissed. Well,
Okay.
he never had COVID.
Yeah.
He did not have
No,
it.
he did not have it.
We were talking about last week. He's like,
They
no
haven't
way.
said that
Well,
he didn't
he's-
have it, but
okay.
he's already
So
cleared.
he's cleared, and he is the favorite at 10-1.
Okay,
I got John Rahm.
Yeah. Okay, who do you want?
It's gonna be
Eric?
pissed off.
I'm gonna take God, I don't know. Dustin Johnson played pretty well. He was like the only big name in the tournament this weekend. I just like the way he's playing. He's actually second favorite at 16-1.
You taking him?
I'll take DJ.
I'll take COVID because it's beating everybody, obviously, in the end of it.
There you go.
I'm gonna go.
Stick with your last joke. Was way better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Bryson DeChambeau.
Okay, so here's my closing thought.
Big dog.
Now that we picked everything, here's my closing thought on the U.S. Open. If we go by if they were going to be paired up by the odds, you'd have Rahm and DJ playing together. And you would have Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau. They are the 18-1. They are the third, tied for third is the best odds. That would be the ultimate pairing right now. It would be so
awesome.
good for golf.
They should pair him just to pair him.
And Koepka would be the one that would be a little bitch about it, and DeChambeau would love it.
Yeah, he would.
I'm starting to
He'd
come
say they're
around.
all
I'm starting to
cool.
come around on
He
DeChambeau
getting
right
his
now.
head. He getting his head.
Hey, yeah, he is. He's living rent free right now. Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's
that's
a
my
closing
closing thought. Yeah, I mean, it's a
Yeah,
great
you
event.
should remind me. I forgot.
It's my
I like
favorite.
talking-
It's
I
my
like-
favorite major.
Where are they
It's
playing
fun.
it this year?
Torrey Pines.
And it's always it's a great thing because we go to Fond du Lac. We're going to Fond du Lac for softball this weekend. The golf thing. A bunch of guys for our friend Blade. We're doing our Blade thing who passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, a year ago. My bad. And we're going up, and it's kind of cool when we get if it works out right. Because we always have time between games, go back to the room, relax, we sit back, watch the U.S. Open for a few hours, get some lunch, or go find somewhere to watch. So that's what it's kind of it kind of goes at Fond du Lac. It's always U.S. Open weekend is always
Father's Day,
obviously. And I'm sorry, where they're playing it? I didn't.
And so it's Torrey Pines, and the best thing about that is
I played there before.
You played Torrey Pines?
Yeah, it's a public course in San Diego.
It is a public. Yeah, anybody can play. You've played there?
No, my friend did though. Ted.
Yeah, you can. No, but that's the beauty of it. I love.
No, it's
those.
public. It's public course. Yep.
And the great thing,
they close it for like 6 months before this, or 3 months, or it's closed. You can't go on it.
The great thing about it is when they play on the West Coast like that in California, the U.S. Open's on late. So if you guys are doing stuff during the day, you have your golf outing. You
can watch it later.
You probably watch until almost 9 o'clock at night.
Great call.
Yeah, that's what I love about it.
Something to watch. Good call.
Last guy to win the U.S. Open at Torrey Pines.
Hold on, last guy to win it at Torrey Pines, Tiger Woods.
Yeah, with a broken leg, basically.
Yeah, when he hurt his knee, when his knee was messed up. Yep.
And now they're literally broken.
Against Rocco Medier, he had to go in the extra. He had to go the extra Monday.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You tie on Sunday.
This is an 18-hole playoff.
It still is. Yeah, 18-hole playoff.
I guess I'm calling it Sick Monday.
Hey, and I did that. I did in 2008.
I'm telling your boss.
This will be a good weekend.
Maybe he'll fire me.
Sit down with my dad and watch golf because we've never played a round of golf together.
Did you golf?
No, me neither.
Me and my dad doesn't either.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, they used to like.
Cubs lost. That's cool.
Yeah. The Brewers too.
I don't know.
I'm looking right now.
So, Jace, any closing thoughts?
We got our first playoff game tomorrow, regional against Bradford, 4:30 at Indian Trail. Lucas Mazanet on the mound. Let's go out there and get the W and get to Muskego on Thursday.
Let's go get it.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I like that.
Like I started our show, I'd like to wish the girls Indian Trail soccer team luck too this week against the Bradford Red Devils on the south. But Bradford's a pretty good team. It's gonna be tough. It's a big matchup. But hey, I thought Indian Trail's girls soccer team played really good defense here tonight. So a lot of seniors, I believe, on the Bradford team. So we'll see how it goes.
No.
So we'll see.
So in soccer, like if it's a good defensive game, like you said, what was the score then? Was it 1-0? Yeah, okay.
Goal in the 33rd minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that's what I would have guessed 1-0.
Yeah, they did a good job.
It was just strategy.
I'm going to bore you guys like Willie would, but what they did is that the whole second half they played 4 or 5 defenders, but they just played defender heavy on their side.
And they played a heavily defensive game.
Hey,
and
I'm talking.
Okay,
it's my turn.
Oh my God! When he turns 18, you can open your damn mouth.
He's talking.
I want to use my knowledge I've learned in the last 5 years because I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Don't I?
I forgot what you were talking about. Now you ruined
the scene
it
from The Godfather right here.
But what I thought Tremper messed up on is that with like 4 minutes left, they were still playing 3 defenders and their goalie at the goal. Down 1-0 in a playoff game, you gotta just go 2 defenders or even 1 high and just have your goalies come up to you just gotta start pressing. They weren't, and I'm not big fans of parents yelling stuff. Of course, of parents yelling, "We need to move up," and blah. And I'm like, "Well, he's right, but shut up. You still shouldn't do that." But it was like with a minute left, they were still playing. They were always playing 4 defenders back, like Indian Trail at the ball at the end. But it doesn't matter if they score again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, so it was a weird strategy.
I don't I don't know all the rules, but can they like pinch all the defenders up and get like push?
Oh yeah, you could play.
Put everybody.
You can play everybody on one side. Usually, what happens is if your deep defender plays at the 50 at the midfield, and you play around there if you want to play aggressive. You want to play up so you get off sides. And some teams don't do that a lot. I believe you should force offsides, and that helps you. When you're a weaker team, if you can force offsides, you're better off. That means that means once the ball is distributed, you can't be past the deepest man. So if I'm your deepest man, I try to pass you. If I go past you before the ball's kicked, I'm offsides. So if I'm faster than you are, you can actually use that to your advantage.
So I could just stand there.
It's like hockey.
Yeah.
That blue line is the defensive line. I can't be on the
But
other
there
side
is no line in soccer. That's why I still believe soccer. That's why soccer isn't. I just don't believe soccer is. That's why it's hard to watch because you don't know. Yeah, you can't see the offsides. Although you watch, sometimes they do have that line now, but you can't see the offsides. There's no clock the whole time.
So what you're saying, it's a delayed offside, like in hockey kind of type thing.
No, they'll call it right away.
Yeah,
they call it right away. There's no delay to it. The only time there's a delay if there's a foul and there's a
advantage.
Advantage. I'll let the play go on.
Okay.
Yeah, the ref
So-
goes out like this. Play on.
So you think when you're down one goal, you're pretty much kind of like in hockey, you'd pull the goalie.
Yeah,
type
basically.
thing. Why
You're not pulling the
wouldn't
goalie, but you're playing up, and you.
Well,
Some teams will play the
a
goalie
lot
at
of-
midfield.
Yeah, wouldn't they come up way up
Yep,
at the
yep.
goal?
A lot
Okay.
of times, if you have a corner kick or you have the ball up and you're like holding it, they send the goalie all the way up for the kick.
Yeah.
If there's a free kick in, the goalie will be up, ready.
Okay.
Because that actually happened, I think, 2 weeks ago in a Premier League game. The goalie had the game-winning header in the 94th minute.
So they had an extra. What they essentially
They
had
used
an
the goalie as
extra
extra
guy.
man.
It's an
Yeah,
extra
yeah,
attack,
yeah.
like in hockey, basically.
Well, did you see that lacrosse game the other day? Is what they have guys actually come and just take the face-offs. Have you seen this championship?
No.
So what they have is a guy that just digs the face-off, and then he runs off the field, and another guy comes and replaces him because he's like low to the ground, stout.
Yeah.
And
I
actually,
saw that,
Carthage, or not Carthage, but a kid at Carthage, his brother is going to a big college for that
Oh, nice.
because and they just get these guys just to win the face-off, run off the field. That's
Just a
all they do.
face-off guy, yeah.
So while what happened in this championship game, they didn't even contest the face-off. So they put everybody back and let him take the face-off. They're like, well, he doesn't handle the ball ever. He ran down and scored.
Oh, really?
A guy that's never taken a shot all year.
He grabbed
you
it
know?
and just say, I'm gone.
Yep, and just took up because they just backed off of him and put extra defender back, and it cost them a national championship. So that it's very similar to that. I'm thinking.
Hop said he's got Brooksy, and he also said Jace that's the best Jace joke ever.
Well, we know that was the best Jace joke because it's the only one so far.
So we'll get out of here. Great show tonight, guys. Once again,
yeah, we bored you at the end with my.
Yeah, thank you to Ed, Eric, and Jace for sitting in for Willie and Glenn, who will see what's going on.
These power lines.
But we will talk to you guys next week, and
Go
you guys have a good week and stay classy, Wisconsin.
I hate goodbyes. Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Let's give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels so